Oops.
We are live. Let me just get Ruffus in.
There we are.
There you go, Ruffus.
That's better.
Yeah, right. You'll have to come right up close to me again like that. That's it. There we go. Oh, I know what it is. Hang on a second. I've got the camera too zoomed in. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Losers Club. As always, we are just sorting ourselves out from the stream.
We have such a crazy life. Or something.
It has been a bit hectic, hasn't it?
Yeah, a bit hecticana, yes.
It has been a wee bit hecticana.
A little bit.
Very true. Yeah. Right, let's bring that up a little bit so you can see the lovely Losers Club in the background. And I'll bring the camera out of shot. There we go. Good evening, everyone. I do hope you are all incredibly well this fine and dandy Wednesday. It's Wednesday today.
Wow. No, it's not. If I actually had put a black top on, most people think I'm religious then. No.
You do look a little bit like a vicar. You were in a black t-shirt
when I had a black t-shirt.
And
people double look, don't they? They're like,
yeah, you look like a vicar whose top had slightly skew-whiffed. Yeah. Because for those of you that are blind or visually impaired, Ruffus has a small 3-inch by, no, I would say 4-inch by 2-inch
slightly
plaster with a dressing thing around it, off centre to the right side of his neck, and it's white. And with a clear sort of sticky bit around it, one of these newfangled dressings. And that's great, except it is rectangular shape and right where his throat is, and makes it look like, it looks like you are a vicar.
It does.
It really does. Which is fantastic, because, you know,
that's all right.
That's what you are.
Welcome. I hope you are all here and going to confess all your sins today.
They're not called sins, they're going to be called swips, or as we call them,
sips. Yes, we do.
Sips.
We haven't got our sips here.
We haven't got our sips here. They're still in the car, dear. But yes, good evening to everybody here. Ruffus, do you want to welcome your flock today?
Hello, fans. Welcome to my video.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. That is cringe. That is so cringe. I feel sick to the pit of my stomach.
They all come to see me.
What are you going to say now? Smash that like button and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We are close to 2,000.
And if you're not subscribed, get subscribed and all that good stuff.
We are close to 2,500 subscribers. Don't forget, we're exactly 100
away from doing our giveaway.
So a huge monumentous thank you to everybody who is joining us and helping support what we do here on the YouTubes. It is awesome to have so many of you here on our live streams. It really is.
And I'm sorry about last week when I looked like I was ready to fall asleep.
Well, no, you looked like you'd been smoking
right at the
something.
End. I know, right at the very end, wasn't it? Yeah, it was at the end.
Because you did look quite a bit worse for wear.
That would be just the stuff that I obviously had the day before.
It was all the anaesthetic that you'd had.
All of that good stuff they gave me.
I wouldn't necessarily
my
recommend
body
it
was.
for anybody,
I think my body was still just exhausted. I think
they were. So while I get all the usual gubbins, the chat up, and all of the other live stuff that we're going to be doing today, would you like to explain to everybody how your week has been post-surgery? Because it is exactly 1 week today since you came home. I know, right? Can I just point out one thing before you do?
Yeah.
We have both had, in the last 2 weeks, surgery, lasers, surgery, all sorts of stuff. And we haven't missed a Wednesday. We haven't missed a club.
Life happens and you have to be prepared for like whatever comes. And if you know you're going to be busy or not be able to cook big meals and all of that stuff, you just need to pre-plan and make life a bit easier. So that's really what we've done over this last week.
Yeah.
Done easy meals, pop in the air fryer, or I say we have done Slim and World meals as well.
The ready meals.
Yeah, so we've done those. So we went to Iceland and got some meals. But yeah, other than that, like I say, we've been on plan all the way through, and I'm quite surprised that we've coped really well with like how things have been. Like I say, with both of us. But yeah. Been on plan 100%. I always say I'm on plan 200% because if I'm not doing it properly, then why am I doing it?
Yeah. This won't let me resize the box again. How annoying!
It does this every week, doesn't it?
Every bloody week. Every week. Come on.
But yeah.
I'm pressing the Alt button down. Is my keyboard actually working?
I said as well, people have sent me messages on Messenger. I need to get back to everybody as well.
I think my keyboard may be broken.
Yeah. Is it? Last night I went to bed and I just crashed out. So normally I message people back sort of evening time, and I just crashed out last night. So is it not working at all now?
Yeah.
It's Prime. It means we need to order one now.
It's completely dead.
Is it? But the lights just come on. That's weird, isn't it? The lights keep coming on.
Oh, now it's on. Right, fingers crossed.
It's on now.
Fingers crossed.
You press a button and it went off, and now it's back on.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, so maybe we should get another keyboard just in case.
What, maybe like today? I do have a wired one, but it's horrendous. Yeah. This
so
is an HP
we have
one,
like
so
we have until like 12 midnight.
Yes, we do.
To buy another keyboard on Prime.
We do. It is Prime Day. We have taken full advantage of Prime Day. Right, let's go into the live chat. Good evening to the Losers Club members today. First of all, we've got to say hello to Jane Day, the Empress. We genuflect in your direction, oh Holy One. Yes. Because obviously, as we know, Jane has been a Slimming World YouTuber for a long time and has, well,
she makes it sustainable.
Yeah, and I think she's helped us more than she will ever realise. And I am incredibly fortunate now to call Jane an actual friend. Like we text and message and stuff, but
you can go on the Slimming World app, like I say, if you're a member of Slimming World, and you could listen to their podcasts and things like that. But we don't always do that. We listen to Jane.
We do.
Because that makes a lot more sense. It
is an ordinance from the Empress.
Yeah.
Bow down and genuflect. Right then, I've got to, don't do that. Be careful. Bow down from your stomach, which we can do now because we are now so skinny. I know, right? Christine Scott, good evening to you. Necro Neil, good evening to you. Luke John, good evening to you. You're tuning in from work. Hello to the Empress and the wonderful Shell.
This is why you see us face on, because if we turn sideways,
we disappear.
I
know. If we turn sideways, we are actually two-dimensional. We're like cardboard cutouts. So if we turn sideways, we slip down the grits.
We do.
The grill that is below us. Yeah, we do. That drain bit down there. We slipped down there. I know, right? It feels really nice. I've put a new rug in.
Yeah.
Got a new rug. There's a new rug down. Patching up the carpet. But anyway, it's a new rug. It's really feels really comfy under seat.
Like I say, we just need enough energy
to
got this room.
I know, right? Take a while. We ain't got the energy. I've been at half power for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Good evening to Lisa. Great name. I love that. Good evening to Diane Oakwell. Alan 73. Evening. Hope you're both okay, says Alan. Emma MB. I thought they said Emma B. Emma Bunting. I thought it was Baby Spice for a minute. I was going to go, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. My next half stone award, that's what I want. Susie B, good evening all. Kylie Osborne, good evening to you, Susie. Kylie Osborne, hello, my favourite night of the week. Currently sat eating, I thought you were going to say, a takeaway then. Cajun chicken pasta. Well, that sounds nice. Kylie does some really amazing food, doesn't she? Yeah. That sounds really lovely.
Yeah, where'd you live?
Where's our portion? Ethelred the Unready, good evening to you, Ed. Welsh Pam, good evening, my darling. I'm not going to do accents tonight.
No.
Sweet home Alabama. I'm not going to do any. Good evening, everyone, says Angela Brown. Good evening to you. You're loving the blue vibe. Believe it or not, I am wearing purple.
This is blue.
So, Rufus's top is blue and black. Actually, mine is purple, but on camera they look
that's strange, isn't it? So the colour you see here, this is actually like a.
Kylie says matchy. No, I mean
it's
purple.
Like a sea blue kind of.
No, it's not. It's darker than that. It's
it?
Like a royal blue. Yeah. You're in like a royal blue, and I am in a royal.
And
purple.
actually, it's not just. This isn't just blue. It's got black on it as well.
We'll have to take a photo. I'll tell you what. Should we do it now?
Go on then.
And then I can post it in a minute. I can send it to myself on WhatsApp, and then that'll be good because then I can go. Look, here we go. Right, here we go. Oh, come on, camera. That one round. Here we go.
To see what colour tops we've got on.
Yeah, here we go. So, are you ready? My eye is still not great, is it?
No.
It's half open.
Half open, half shut, is it?
Half open, half shut. If anybody notices this eye going a bit droopy, I'm not having a stroke.
I should just show where you got that little tiny dot, if you see.
It's also why I've got no mascara on and no eyeliner on because I don't want to be poking with that eye. But, so I've got it looks like I've got a bleed there or a black eye. It isn't a black eye. I haven't been in a boxing match or in What's it? What do you watch that? MMA.
Yeah.
MBA.
No, the
MBA.
slap fight.
Oh yeah, slap fighting. Where they go slap.
But the one before, you just had the numbing drops in your eye.
Yeah.
And then because how much lasering he wanted to do, you kept like it's just a natural body reaction if something's like.
No, do you know what it was? So
What?
I had my eye
Was it the
lasered
pressure?
yesterday because of the diabetes to get rid of a bleed, and
Yeah.
because of the medication I'm on, it can help speed up
Yeah.
ocular issues. So he was like, "Oh well, I'm not really sure." Whereas the guy before, the consultant before, was like the
He was
senior
really nice, wasn't he,
consultant.
the other guy?
He was like, "Look,
Yeah.
we can do it now, and this will stop the problem,
Yeah.
and then we might have to
That's
do it again in a few years, or you
Yeah.
can wait until it's a much worse problem." And I said,
Yeah.
"Oh no, let's just do it now
sweet.
then. Let's get it done." Whereas the guy that I saw this week, when
Yeah.
was it? Monday?
Monday.
Monday just gone, 2 days ago. That can't
Yeah.
be right.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, it was. Bloody hell. Okay, that's why my eyes
Oh,
still
we
bad
can't
then.
remember.
I can't remember.
Well, we got weighed. Yes, it wasn't yesterday. It was Monday.
It was Monday.
Monday. It was Monday morning.
It was.
Monday.
It really was. Right,
No.
okay.
No, it wasn't. It was Monday afternoon. Was
Monday
it?
afternoon.
Yeah,
It's
Monday
even shorter time
Yeah, I
ago.
know, right?
So here we go. If
Yeah.
I pull that up like so,
Yeah, so
and
it's
shove
like
that over there,
blue,
and then bring that up
and yours is definitely purple.
here.
Kind of weird though. On this camera, it's showing up like that.
It really is. Hang on, here we go. You'll be able to see it shortly, everybody. Those
Yeah.
of you that.
How bizarre!
Come on, keyboard. See, now
It
look
was you
again.
press that button there. Look, see that, and it comes on. So you press.
It's a numbs lock.
Yeah.
though. Why is that?
I don't know why that is.
very
That's
strange.
strange, isn't it? When I
It's
see you
very
press the button
odd.
before and it comes on.
Oh right. Okay. Thank you. So this is actually.
But
For those of you that think we're matchy,
Yeah.
this is
Oh, no,
actually not that
we're
it's
not.
important, but
No, we're not.
this is. Oh, come on, brain. Oh, now it's not doing it again.
Hmm.
Press the button, hold the button, do that. There we go.
Or something.
This is what we actually look like. There you go. That's what we actually look. Although it's also flipped us round. But anyway, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So that is what we actually are wearing. Rufus is in a different blue, and I'm in a purple.
This is blue with black lines on.
Yeah,
Sort of.
but obviously
like
on camera, it looks like we are wearing the exact same shirt, pretty much, or the exact same colour, and we're not at all. Really, really not at all.
And you've got that on yours as well.
And I've got a
Different logo on
doggo heartbeat doggo thing.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, yes. So Monday I had my eye lasered, and the consultant that we had on Monday. Basically was like, "Oh, I don't really think you need it. I'm not really sure."
Oh, he's like, what do you think?
And I was like, no, we've already discussed this with the guy before, the proper guy.
That's it.
It needs to be done. So can we just crack on with it, please?
He's like, we could just monitor it, and we don't even have to do it today now.
Yeah. And I was
But
like, no. Let's just get it done with. I'm prepped for this.
I said you had to explain that because of your diabetes medication that they have to monitor you and keep a close eye on it in case any changes happen
And
in
I also
the eye.
said because the cancer came back and wasn't fully checked the way that it perhaps should have been, that actually I don't really want to lose my sight while I'm waiting for a test. So
That's
anyway,
it.
all of that happened. Monday night was the worst, or Monday afternoon was the worst experience I've ever had. I messaged Jane about it and basically said, I am so in awe of Jane, Shell, Rachel, and others that I know watch us that are either blind or visually impaired or have sight issues, because I had this eye was completely numb and shut, so I couldn't see. If I lifted my eyelid up, it didn't move, and I couldn't see out of it.
It was a bit strange. You looked at yourself was it on like did a little video clip to yourself?
Yeah.
Had a look, and you could literally move your other eye, left and right,
But my
and
right eye was
the
just
one that
still-
had the injection, the numbing injection, that just wasn't. It was asleep. So
It really was. It was very strange.
It was weird, wasn't it?
But that night and until just before I went to bed, wasn't it? My sight
But it was still
off.
But it was still a little bit like that the next
And
day.
it's still a little
and
bit
then,
wibbly now.
But you said it looks like you've got a tiny bit of swelling around the side of your eye.
Probably from the injection. more than
Probably.
anything else.
Well, you're maybe the bruising will start coming out now, and that's what that is
Probably.
now.
Everyone will think you've been a bit handsy. Oh yeah. I know, right? You don't quite do. You don't quite do that in your sleep. You do move around a bit, but you don't quite do that. So yeah, I'm all fine is basically what it comes down to. If you notice that my eye looks a bit weird, that's what it is. Long story short. Short story long.
Yeah.
So then, where were we? Karen Fraser, good evening to you. How are we all doing this evening, says Ed. Byron, hello, my darling.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Byron, the vegan loser. Hi, Lisa, Rufus, and everyone watching. Happy to be here this evening and not having to watch on replay. I hope you're doing okay, my darling. I really, really, really do. We are matching our Lego people. I did swap them so that Rufus is wearing...
Oh, no, I need to, just have it vest...
I know, right? But
sleeveless.
It's because it's the same thing. If anybody saw Jane's video this week.
This is what I need to do this.
Sorry, I just realised that.
I need to sit here like this so that I match.
There you go. If anyone saw Jane's video this week, she actually put a beige top on because we've got her in Slimland in a beige jumper.
Oh, that did make us chuckle, didn't it?
I was like, yeah, because Lego don't do
a
huge variety of torsos. So we had to go with what I could get hold of from Lego. I have ordered a blue top that is far more Jane.
She came on, what was it, on the light grey?
A beige.
Was it like, I thought it was like
a creamy colour,
It was
but that was
fun.
good.
It did make us laugh.
Stimmy World Vegan, hi Nikki, hi everyone. I really like the blue. See again, everyone thinks it's blue. Julie Flynn, missed you both at Slimmy World yesterday. We ended up coming, Julie, to the later one. We ended up weighing in at 5:30. So yeah, Welsh Pam, good evening to you and all the gang. Audrey Shaw.
5:30 people did look after us.
For
about half an hour. Or was it time we sat down?
Sorry, wait, just adjusting boobage. Oh. I'm very warm today. My hormones, because it's that time in my life.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty much menopausal again. Because I stopped taking. Well, I didn't stop taking them. I keep forgetting to take them, and now I'm back on regular hormones. It means my levels are all over the place. Anyway, I'm going back through menopause again.
Hot flash.
Woo! Audrey Shaw, evening, Rufus, Lisa, and lovely chat. Listening while you tidy up the kitchen. Oh, that's lovely. All hail the Empress, says Welsh Pam. See, it's catching on. It's catching on. Sorry. Oh, hail the Empress. Somebody put it in the Losers Club on Facebook. They went, the Empress. I was like, yes, it's catching on. Julie Parrish, hello, my darling. Hiya, both. I hope you have a good week. We'll get on to that. Susie Devlin, how do you cope with Christmas? Are you treats and meals? My darling, we will discuss that a little bit later, if that's okay. Rachel, talking to the devil. Hello, my darling.
But we lost weight at Christmas.
We did lose weight at Christmas. We did.
We did.
Kimberly down south. Hello, everyone. Coming from a little place called Alabama. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Twin. And Sing. Hello. Hi there. Sweet home Alabama. I've got to. It's the law. MBA, Master of Business Administration. MMA, slap fighting.
Yes.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's both pretty much the same. I know, right? Kimberly says hello to Jane. Eileen Watson, hello, my darling. Good to see you both.
I do like watching slap fighting. It's
I know.
funny.
Byron saying hello to everyone. Good evening, Janet Heason. Good evening to you. You just got in from work. God, I hope your day was okay. Deborah Vincent, good evening to you, my darling. Yeah, Byron has resurfaced. He's had poorly teeth from major problems. Julie Cacciotolo. There we go. Just finished watching Kimberly's video where she showed her toaster cooking set. I'm going to try and get one of those. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Kimberly's
I've seen
video.
ones of people do like those toaster things where you can do your cup of tea and all your things in one thing, like a morning.
I haven't seen that.
We've seen those like old fashioned kind of like. But we haven't seen the video,
so
we will have to watch.
I have seen really interesting ones on TikTok where they turn their toaster oven sideways and then cook stuff.
It was all right until people get the fat dripping down, and then they're like...
That's what I was going to say. And then it drips
catches
down,
on fire.
and then you don't clean it out properly, so then you go and do your toast the next day, and then there's fat and grease and muck in it, and then you get a kitchen fire, and then your 5-minute TikTok hack cost you £4,000 of a new kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't do that. Don't do that. Recommended. That is not Losers Club approved.
Use an air fryer.
Not approved. That's a no. Yeah. That's a no. Yes. Byron says today was the first day with no painkillers. Oh, that's awesome. Has everybody remembered to hit the thumbs up button? If you haven't, can you do that now, please? It does really, really, really.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, what have I done? I've pulled things out. It does really, really help support the channel. It's really, really...
It helps with our recovery from surgery as well.
What, thumbs up?
It does, yes.
Okay.
It very much does.
So I see what you're doing now. You're trying to emotionally blackmail everybody.
Of course not. I'd never do that.
No.
Would
Well,
I?
yes. So I did just move a cable.
You did. Now you've broken it all.
And things have... Are we going to reset? Come on, printer. Not printer. There we go. Right, Lisa, don't move anything.
Don't
Leave
touch any more things.
Everything where it is while we're on a live stream. You know this from the Tarot channel. It happens every bloody stream. Emma says, funny you should say that. I do look a bit like her. What, like Emma Bunting? I worked at a holiday park during the Spice Girls heydays and used to get asked for her autograph. You used to do it just to make folks happy. Oh my God, that is so cool. Melinda says that you love the shirts. We're not matching. Oh. We're not. We should just say, yeah, we purposely matched today.
Yes.
We designed it all that we would be matchy. We're really not. But
because
anyway,
we nearly make up one person from when we first went back to
Slimming World. And now we make up 2.5 people where we used to make up 3.5. Yeah,
probably about that.
Welsh Pam, you saw that video call. Code Deb, hello to you, my darling. Kylie, you must not be liking this, Lisa, as purple is your favourite colour. I know, right?
I said when we get off from here, we will watch your video, Kimberly.
We will. Are lamb shanks Slimming World okay? If you cut all the fat off. If you cut all the fat off, they can be, but be very careful with lamb. There
is still sins in them.
Yeah,
so,
and it all depends. Have you got your phone?
Yeah.
Do you want to just check what the app says on the phone?
Janet
Heasing, you're watching us with broken glasses. Your dog chewed them both. Oh my God. That is awful.
You've had that before where one of them chewed the arm of your...
arm of my glasses and all sorts. Yep, it really does. Are they pre-made or are you making them? Sins can vary according to brands. Yes, they really can. Right, we've caught up with the chat, everybody. So everybody, we are all good to go. While Rufus checks on lamb shanks, I will bring up the photo. Look, if I do that again, then that there is the photo of us. Again, if you didn't see it a minute ago, that is what we are actually wearing. We took that on the stream a few moments ago. So that is the actual factual malarkey. Good evening, Dormouse. Hi, everyone, and Jane. My food diary today has a line through saying Dormouse lost the plot. Mentally and physically exhausted, can take no more. Oh, my God, my darling, I'm so sorry. Listen, you're among friends. You've got my email and my details. I've just realised I haven't checked my emails on that account for a couple of days. So I will check that afterwards. If you need to talk, my darling, I'm here. Right, let me look at the food while you look at lamb shank, my darling.
So it's like I say, a lot of them are ones that are from like our big supermarkets here.
Oh yeah, because Deb's in America, isn't she?
That's it. So you're not here.
Right. So then, some of the meals we've had this week. We had gammon, egg, sweet potato, jacket potato, and we also had sweet jacket potato, if you like. You know what I mean. Which was with a side salad and some baked beans, because you know.
I say even Waitrose. This says they do a 450 gram of lamb shanks on their own. If you have a 450 gram portion each, not that one there. Yeah. They're 6.5 sins just for 450 gram of a lamb shank, but obviously you still need to cut off some of the fat if there's any visible fats as well.
Yeah, on here it looks like, Deb, that they are between 6.5, 7.5 sins,
depending on the weight of them as well.
Depending on the weight.
Yeah.
So they are sin. Just be really careful with
but
things
if you
like that.
If you also buy any other sort of lamb, any visible fat removed, obviously if it's you can dice like a leg of lamb up or something like that. But if you've got a piece that's super lean, there's not as much fat on it, it will obviously be minimal sins.
We stay clear of lamb, partly because Rufus can't stand it.
Doesn't like me. Well, I used to like it. It just doesn't like me.
No. So that was one meal. The black bits on it, I didn't burn the egg. That is cracked pepper. What?
11.5 for 870 grams. Obviously, that's
It's
just
a bigger
whole
pack.
piece.
So a larger pack in
yeah,
Asda, 11.5 cents.
Yeah.
So that's like a
Yeah.
Walmart type brand. Right then, so this was us trying out the Slimming World rice meals. So
Oh, yes,
on the left-hand
Yeah.
side of our plate,
Is the
we have
Chinese one?
style curry,
Yeah.
Chinese style chicken curry with rice, which is a Slimming World
was it in the middle?
rice
Do we have
meal.
Cabbage,
In the middle, we've
cauliflower,
got
I think, was it?
cabbage, cauliflower, and a little bit of carrot and some mooli.
Yeah.
That was basically leftover veg.
Yeah.
And on the right-hand side here was the chicken tikka rice meal. Now, funnily enough, you preferred the chicken tikka, and I preferred the
I didn't like
Chinese
the spice
chicken.
in the left one, but I really liked the right one. So.
They were both really tasty. I liked the Chinese style one because for me it was the 5 spice that I really liked.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really tasty.
I don't like that
quite star anise heavy. So if you don't like star anise, avoid it. But the tikka one for me was a bit too spicy.
Yeah,
whereas for you really enjoyed that one. Yeah. So that was, again, we were trying out some of the meals from Iceland because we knew that we would be a bit low spoons and half energy.
I know, look. Lovely.
In our Losers Club mugs, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like we've got merch. The bags are going back up. I know I keep saying it. They're going back up today.
We have.
After we're doing a load of stuff behind the scenes at the moment. Sending Jane out. Well, we'll get onto that in a minute. But sending Jane a box of toys.
Oh, we did have fun getting those anyway.
Oh, I had so much fun. Anyway, this was roast beef with no Yorkshire pudding, but we had cauliflower, cabbage, tomatoes, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, green beans, and a sweet jacket potato as well. It was delicious.
Those little speckly bits all over the beef. It was lots of mustard smeared all over it.
Yeah, we used a lot of grain mustard. It was really nice, that, wasn't it? What was this? Oh, that was yours and that was mine.
Yeah.
So your one, what did you have? What was this?
I had
a noodly thing.
Was it teriyaki beef?
Teriyaki beef? Oh yeah, beef? I think it was. Yeah, that's beef.
Start. Was it? I can't remember what it was.
It was teriyaki beef.
Was it?
Yes. With some added vegetables there. Look on the back of the plate. Some added vegetables and half a bag of rice. Just a vegetable rice. Yeah. Because again, to be honest, I forgot that yours had noodles in. I just thought it was teriyaki beef. But I'd already put it on your plate before I went, oh, you've got noodles. Oh, never mind. You got double carbs today.
The card for it's in the kitchen.
Oh, that's good then. If you want to grab it, you can do. Well, I'm just talking about what else we had. So that was lovely.
I can't remember if it was teriyaki beef or something else.
I had what was mine? The chicken...
You had the Chinese curry.
Oh, the Chinese style curry. That was another version of that. They were really good with, again, lots of extra speed veg. And then this was yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, it was. So we had salmon, which came with the butter, and it was reduced in Lidl, so we just took the butter off and then cooked that, steamed that with some asparagus, some butternut squash, a sweet potato, and then because last minute I was like, oh, we haven't got enough speed asparagus, but there's not enough, so we opened up a tin of chopped tomatoes and put that on it as well. So that's the dinners we've had all week. But then this was yesterday's fruit bowl. You know, we always have a fruit bowl every night. It's our supper. It's how we stay on plan. We look forward to it. We enjoy it. It's normally speed food heavy, so watermelons, honeydew melons, strawberries. This is a plate of, underneath the apple, as you can see on top, there's a whole bowl of strawberries, some from the garden, some from the shop, and then there's a whole apple and a half that Ruffus chopped and layered to make it all look nice and pretty, and then in the middle of it, the berries there are the frozen summer fruit berries from Lidl that we just defrosted. That took out the freezer that morning.
Red currants and all sorts of berries.
Black currant,
blueberries.
red currants, blueberries, and some raspberries, I think. So really, really tasty. Normally we've got watermelon tonight, haven't we?
I've missed it. We didn't have it for 2 days, but
no. So there you go. That is all of the food that we have had. All of our main meals. Every night we've had the bowl of fruit. Ruffus has his bowl of cereal at night. I now am having prunes every night. As part, you can have 8 on average as part of your healthy extra B, or as your healthy extra B. So then, what were the meals you had? Oh, Korean style beef noodles. What did you say it was? Teriyaki.
I thought it was teriyaki. It was not.
So Ruffus actually had this one, the Korean style. What did you think of it?
I thought it was really nice.
Is that one of their newer ones?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And what did I have? I had the Chinese style chicken curry, which is very different to the one in the rice. The one in the bag with all the rice is very different to this one. This one doesn't come with rice and actually is a lot less Chinese spice flavoured.
I said, and as well, we keep all the little recipe things so that we've actually got our own recipe book now, so that we can put all of the recipes that we collect from these,
write them into,
and our favourite ones, we can put them in the book.
Yeah,
and
it's not our recipe
kitchen.
book.
No, but
we haven't got a Losers Club recipe book yet.
It sits in the kitchen, and we put all our favourite ones in. But the thing is, though, if not, we've got loads of books. And then we forget when we find a recipe we really like. We do it.
Which book it's in.
We put the book back on the shelf, and then we can't remember which one.
That reminds me, we need to find out which one the good chicken tikka masala was
because there's a few online.
There's different ones.
Yeah.
Right, back to comments. Eileen Watson, funny enough, your toaster went bonkers this week. Oh my God! Didn't switch off and fueled the kettle with black smoke. That happens every time I make toast. Yeah. I think it's a faulty toaster.
We don't do toast now.
Not anymore. But if I do toast with my gluten-free bread, my little tiny 400 grams and 2 slices is a healthy extra bit. If I do that, then my toast also goes black and fills the kitchen with smoke. I think it must be a faulty toaster, like Eileen's.
Yeah.
I do have to put it down twice to make it do that, though. I put it down once, and it comes up, and it's still like tan colour. And then I've got to put it down again to get the black and the smoke and the feel in the kitchen.
We haven't got a toaster.
Oh, we haven't anymore. No, that's true. Probably
we don't have a toaster
because it went like that.
Yeah.
That's
someone
true, actually.
someone bought us a toaster. We used it for a little while because it was a novelty. Oh, this is good. But now, because we don't really eat a lot of bread.
Oh, Ed, that's amazing.
I think we put it on Olio and gave it away. I think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Ed says, well chuffed with Annie Pup. The first time that he hasn't had to use the long line with her in the woods, and she came back like the bestest pupper and stayed in sight. That is lovely.
That's really cool.
We adore Annie Pup. We will be doing that all again.
When she jumps up at us, we don't even feel it. When Ember runs into us, you certainly know she's like a little tank.
Bulldozer. Lots of people reaching out to Dormouse. See, Dormouse, we've got an amazing community here. We were saying this to, what was her name? I've forgotten. Sorry, I forget names. The lady on
Sandy,
who, if you're here, Sandy, please do say hello. On our Facebook group, which is the Losers Club from by Beyond Authentic Health, have a look for that and join and come and join us if you aren't already, because there is a lot of support in this community. This is one of the best communities ever anywhere on slimming.
But yeah, like I say, if you have,
amazing.
if you're worried about going to a group and you've not been before, you can, like I say, if you look online at your local group, there would be a phone number on there and obviously the name of the person that's running it. You can obviously contact that person, and often they will meet you before your session is due to start, and they can sit and have a talk to you before everyone else turns up, so that you kind of don't feel like you're walking in and there's just all these people everywhere. So yeah, sometimes they'll do that and like meet up a little while before. Did we do that once? I'm sure there was someone else that had said to us about that, and obviously, someone else contacted them and met up before their session was due to start.
You can do.
I say they're normally really accepting of people turning up a bit early if you're a new person.
Yeah, and most consultants will know that there's a lot of shame. Again, that's why we're losers with reducing shame in the title. There's a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of stuff that goes on with needing to lose weight and how we got to that point. And I think certainly the good consultants and some of the really experienced consultants are brilliant at handling that. Dormo says, laugh with me. Graduation day for the daughter yesterday. Grumpy said to me, I'll load your walker, go sit in the car. He drove off without it and only realised when I had to take him to A&E this morning. Oh my God, I hope you're all okay. That is bonkers. Luke John, the Indian meatballs is great. Oh, one of the new meals. Yeah. Thank you for that. Although not the exact same recipe that Mandy in my group made. She won the free food festival. Oh, okay. Ooh. That sounds really interesting. We might have to look at that. Kimberly did say mushy peas. I know. I did pass by that comment, Kimberly, because it will cost you a fortune
We used
if you have
to
to
think,
provide all the
didn't we?
Yorkshire folk with mushy peas. Go on.
I said we
think
used to think that mushy peas were speed, did we?
Yeah, they're not. I used to think all peas were speed.
Yeah.
We got a bag of
I
frozen
don't know
peas
why
in
we
the
thought
fridge.
that. Yeah. But they were part of a recipe, but I can't remember what for.
Yeah. Luke, don't worry about it. You can't contribute more to chat. You're at work for another hour. 13 hours today.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I say it's a lot of hours on your feet, isn't it?
Yeah. Dormouse's yearly membership for the Slimming World finished.
Yeah.
Not sure whether to renew or hang back to January. What would you say?
What about whether to wait till New Year?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I would just say join whenever you can. Don't wait until next year. And like I say, because like I say, if that's me, not being on plan, I don't know whether I would stick to it 100% if I wasn't. Like I say, I'm always on plan anyway now. That's just my life. But I say if you can afford it and you want to do it, then I would say. But like I say, just
is there a middle ground? Could you maybe get the 3-month option? That might be an option for you. Maybe
save a little bit that way.
Yeah, maybe get the 3-month option. That way you
get 12 weeks and pay for 10.
Yeah, no, it's 3 months online. I think it's
all right.
I think it's £60 for the 3 months on the online membership, so it's a little bit cheaper than it would be going to group. But if that's an option, Dormouse, that might tide you over. Yeah. But also, if you are at the point where you don't need the scanner because you're only eating food that you buy on a regular basis, you cook from scratch and all of that, then you may not need the Slimming World membership. No. Because obviously you are part of this community, you have been doing the plan for a long time, like a lot of us, and it might be that you can go a little while without making those significant, without having any significant gains if you just keep doing what you're doing. My fear with that would be, my darling, if you're going shopping and you want to try something different or something changes and you're not sure.
Otherwise you might end up just eating the same things over and over.
It's a bit like when Muller Lights got added or corned beef got sins added, all of that sort of stuff. So just be really mindful. Yeah. Make the right choice for you, my darling. What I would say is if you can get a 3-month plan, maybe look at that as an option, because then it will cover you into January, so you'll then be able to look at the changes and go, oh my god, what the flipping heck is this? Stuff it, I'm not doing this anymore. Or to go, oh my god, finally I can eat all of this and all of that, and I understand and thrips, and as well everything's grand.
But I said, as well as that, if you know, anyone local sells any, the Slimming World cooking books and things like that, some of the slightly older books, the sins and things in those may well have changed, and that way you can kind of check things online if you need to.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you go through the old books and just assume that the sins values is exactly the same as they are now, and it might be a book 3 years old or something like that, you might find that the sins, are completely different. Now.
Karen says another good point here. Dormouse, the price might go up in the new year. We've heard rumours of that. We've heard rumblings of that, to be honest. However, Dormouse does say toast in the air fryer. Crispy, 6 minutes.
Yep.
But then you don't get the black smoke in the kitchen.
But we've done that before in the toaster.
Yeah,
not in the toaster. Yeah, we put the toaster in the air fryer and we cook it in there.
Yeah, but then you don't get the black smoke. Anyway, Neil says, Necro Neil, hello brother.
But the toast ain't the same, is it, unless you burn it?
No. Neil says, question for the vegans. So, Nikki, Byron, I think Shell's vegan as well, isn't she? Bean Feast, yep. And I know there's a few others as well.
Possibly vegetarian, I'm not sure. But
I'm becoming vegan and wondered if there are any foods I have to watch out for in terms of things that could pile the pounds on or are bad for you. Interesting. I will let the vegans answer because they've obviously got a lot more experience than I do. Code Deb, Luke John's food always looks amazing. You can tell he is a professional chef type person. Absolutely. Code Deb, signal's cutting out today. Oh, I'm so sorry, my darling. It's YouTube's end, not ours.
I'm not holding my arm on today.
I know you are.
I feel like it's going to drop off.
Oh controversial, Eileen. You like your toasted crumpet with half an avocado.
No.
Kimberly says mushy peas are speed food because you speed away in the opposite direction. If I eat too many, I have to speed to the toilet, so I get what you mean.
Yes, that's kind of what I got from that, yeah.
You're having a real British chilly, rainy cup of tea day. We don't drink tea, we drink coffee, but I get exactly what you mean. Yeah. That's also. Alpro vegan Greek yogurt is your go-to. So filling, you have it with fruit, oats on its own, place of mayo, sour cream. I have it with it. I like it. I don't like the taste of soy yogurt. I don't know why. Well, don't eat it then.
It's a bit like grainy to me. I don't know.
No, it's not. You're weird. You're weird.
Yeah, but everything about my taste buds is not right anyway. So
Slimmy Well Vegan says every time anyone mentions MP, mushy peas, that Nikki gags a little. They're her arch nemesis. When hubby cooks them, I have to leave the room. Oh my gosh.
That's like me and lamb.
Wow, all these people eating avocados already.
Me. When I have lamb, that does that to me as well. I can't stay in the room.
We don't eat it. We don't even buy it even for the dogs now, do we?
No.
Shorts and vest tops in Alabama. My gosh, I'm so jealous. Oh gosh, hang on. Oh, we've jumped. Byron has 3 pots a day of Greek yogurt. That's a lot.
Yeah, but then if they're smallish pots, we have like a 500 gram pot every day.
We do. But Alpro only do the big pots, I think.
No, they do the little ones as well.
No, the fat-free Greek. They do the little flavoured, but the fat-free plain Greek that you use instead of... You know, sometimes when we've done like a mayo replacement and we've used that's just the plain one is in the big pot.
So you have the big one, Byron.
3 big ones.
3 big ones? I don't know if I could fit 3 big ones in.
Hang on a second. For those that know, this is Les Dawson as Sissy or Ada and Roy Barraclough.
Could you fit 3 in? No, I don't think I could.
Hang on a second. So, Byron. Oh, hang on. Here we go. I'm going into it. Here we go. I'm getting it. My brain's not working. There we go. Oh, Byron has 3 of the big ones every day.
Oh, yeah.
And as you just said, they can fit 3 in at once, that Byron. For those of you that can't see what I'm doing, I have my hands linked under me boobs and my right arm is pulling me right boob all the way up to me chin and I'm pulling a face.
Is that like from TV from like the 90s or something, 80s, 90s?
From the 90s?
No.
The 90s was all extreme sports and skateboarding and turbo gladiators.
She-Ra.
That was 80s, dear. You're really
you used
bad.
To like that.
I do like She-Ra. I still like She-Ra. Always got an emergency yogurt in your handbag. Yeah, that's about right. Small business
owners... You must
owners...
have a big handbag then.
I know, right? Let me have a look. Audrey Shaw says, Dormouse, they are existing cookbooks. You've had most of them. Stimmy World have to get rid of them somehow with all the changes. That's with the new countdown things online.
Was it this week they had, is it Super Heroes or something?
Superheroes. Rachel Beresford made lemon chicken. That sounds amazing. You'll take all the MPs. There you go. Try not to make faux gag. I know, right? You can't have soy milk. You have intolerance. Wow. No, don't yogurt shame, Byron. No yogurt shaming.
No.
I would have more
There's
than one
nothing
part.
wrong with yogurt.
I love yogurt, especially with a little bit of sweetener and a little bit of my sugar-free flavouring.
But you know what? Like I say,
all my options hot chocolate.
But for anybody on plan, I don't think that cutting your yogurt out for one day, you go, if I just don't have my yogurt one day because I don't know if I actually need it. If you just go without it, sometimes it just doesn't make. It doesn't make any difference when you get on the scale. It doesn't make any difference.
No, because it's good, healthy foods.
Yeah.
Melinda Brown, good evening, Melinda. Meet my sister from another mister across the country, across the world.
Yeah.
I know. Good evening, Melinda. What are those little peas in salad called? They are not mushy. Is it soybeans? What's the other word for soybeans? Edamame?
No. Yeah.
Edamame beans?
Not butter beans.
Or it could be little petit pois.
Black-eyed beans.
Petit pois.
No.
Black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed beans.
Oh, okay. That's different. That's different. One's
Not
a
the
band.
black-eyed peas, I know.
Yeah,
right?
one's a band and one is a tin of stuff you buy in the shops. Don't get them confused.
We like both.
I know, right? Yeah, I like that. Mushy peas are Yorkshire caviar. Yes, very much.
Yeah.
If you could find suitable cheese, you might do more vegan or at least pescatarian. Yeah. Right then, I am going to have a wee look now. We're going to go across to Good evening, Susie B. They're difficult to find. There are a couple of group recipes if you like almonds and have a decent blender for almond doodah. Yes, almond yogurt. It is possible. Right, Rufus, your topic of the week for today. Here we go. Are you ready for topic of the week? We've got a subject change. Just before we do, this is your hydration reminder, by the way, because we're both taking a sip of our drinks, by the way, Triggers.
Where is our chart then?
It is here.
Okay.
Don't move anything. Here, look. La 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 la. Your topic of the week today, my darling. I put it there. Look in front of us.
Is uncomfortable truths.
What, like the truth that I'm trying to think of something. The truth is that I still have to wear a underwired bra, and sometimes because I'm a cheap bitch, it means I don't replace them as often as I do, and so the wire bit pokes into me, and that's really uncomfortable because it comes out and it just digs you right in there.
Yeah.
It gets right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sissy and Ada again. Go on.
So, yeah. So things
You
like
speak.
Things like what I mean by that is that sometimes you probably can't drink. So like as in like not coffee or tea, but as in like alcohol and things like that. So by you might have one or two drinks out, but if you have one or two, does that mean that you might then want to have a few more if you're out with friends? And then after that, by having a few more drinks, you've then bought yourself a takeaway on the way home. So yeah, things like that. So
kebabs.
Yeah, could be a kebab, could be like
extra
a
salad.
burger.
Extra salad on your kebab, because remember that makes it healthy and hasn't got any calories in it when you're drunk.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I don't socialise, but yeah, that's a good point, because if you do drink, your inhibitions go down a bit.
Yeah.
And then you might normally go, I really don't want a kebab. They're horrible. They're greasy. They're nasty.
But then you're like, oh,
and you have a couple of drinks. You've had all your
so
sins
good.
anyway, and you go, I was going out for one drink.
Yeah.
I've had 7. Oops. And then
I don't know what it's a thing about alcohol though. It makes you feel hungry later on, doesn't it? It's kind of like, it's like most times, if I ever remember back going out drinking, I would always get something to eat on the way home.
Yeah.
If it's not on the way home, the next morning you end up eating something that you've kept indoors for one of those days, and then you end up eating it, and you don't just eat one of the snacks, you end up eating all of them.
It depends, because quite often I'd buy the king size giant XXL kebabs, have half of it, then fall
save
asleep
some
probably in the kebab, and then
still eat it.
get up in the morning and eat the rest of it. Because I go, I'm really hungover. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah. So that's a uncomfortable truth. You probably can't drink.
Yeah.
If 1 leads to 2 and 2 leads to 7, then you probably shouldn't have 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
The other one was you probably can't have any takeaways.
No. Or sugar or biscuits.
Or sugar. Yeah.
Because this is one of those things where if you have sugary foods specifically, I know for me, my blood sugar rises, and then when it crashes, I want something else.
Yeah.
It's why I don't have hi-fi bars at Slimming World, and why I really don't agree with them, because they are 20 to 25% sugar. Yeah. They are really
But I said
high.
even both of us have said that although a lot of people buy them, especially if you're new to Slimming World, because you think it's better than having a Mars bar or something else, that's a lot more sins. But even then, with the amount of sugar, it's like when you go to the supermarket and you buy your shopping, when you get to the till, you go, oh, there's like a shelf there as you get to the till, and there's loads of like goodies on there, and that to try and entice you to buy just before you finish paying and all of that. Mm-hmm. But then when you go to Slimming World and you're queuing up, you get into the till point. And when you get there, there's all these hi-fi bars on this big table next to where you pay to encourage you to buy those things so that you eat a lot of sugar. Obviously, you get away with it for a little while, but then you think, oh, well, they're only like how many sins per one? Mm-hmm. So if I had 2 from a healthy extra, then I could, sin the other ones if I want them. And then you can nearly eat a whole packet of them. And then how much sugar you've eaten.
You can. A whole packet of hi-fi bars is 14 sins.
Yeah.
Which is 2 for your healthy extra B, and then 7 sins for another 2 twice. So 14 sins, and you've eaten all of that.
Yeah.
A hi-fi bar is 22, 23, 24% sugar.
Yeah.
If you had a hi-fi bar and chopped off a quarter of that hi-fi bar, all of that is sugar.
Yeah.
I disagree with it entirely. I know it is a lower sugar option, but there's healthier snacks out there. But anyway, that's my
I still think, those bars, yes, they're probably better than a Mars bar or things like that. But I think they are put there intentionally to trip us up, to get us to eat those. And when you have something with a lot of sugar in it, it makes you... So being on plan and having very little added sugar, you don't often feel hungry.
No.
Because you're eating so clean. It's when you eat those high sugar things that you get a hunger spike where you're like, actually, I want. Your body's telling you want more of that, and actually, if you just come away from the added sugar, you'll find that you feel less hunger, like you don't get grumbly stomach and all that as much. And I honestly think
that's why alcohol does it as well.
Yeah,
my brain does connected it because alcohol.
Yeah,
right.
Does
sugar
the same
and
thing.
alcohol.
There's sugar in alcohol. Yeah.
Well, no, sugar and alcohol are both quick burn fuel sources.
They are.
So it's like putting what's it they get? When they drive in Fast and Furious and they put the octane. They hit the OXO cube button.
Yeah.
Whatever it is in the car, the cars that go and then they hit the button and it goes. But whatever it is that makes it do that, OXO cubes, octane, something that is basically that for your body. So you have alcohol, your body burns it through really, really quickly. And it's the same with sugar. It burns it through and it spikes your blood sugar up, which is why you feel fantastic for a bit, and then it drops.
I say that's why you get hungry. This time, our journey on Slimming World now.
So different.
We don't have any added sugar, or very, very little, if any. And our journey has been completely different.
It has.
It does, whether it makes me, see clearer and all of that ahead of me, and that, I don't get hunger anyway, obviously post-COVID, but even you felt you don't always feel hungry, not always.
Not now. Not now I've cut the sugar out.
Yeah. And, if you just go cold turkey and come away from sugar, you might find a few days your belly's a bit grumbly, but your body balances back out when and just eating a lot cleaner, not eating so much, because obviously hi-fi bars, there's still processed food, there's still processed, still pre-made, loads of sugar added, because like I say, I personally feel that they are there to trip us up so that we at some point put a bit of weight back on, and whether you fell off plan or whether you continue your journey but it takes you longer to get to your target, because that's ideally what they want. They don't want people to stop paying. So if they slow your journey down by putting these hi-fi bars in front of you, then that's going to be longer and you're going to continue paying them until you get to target, and then you don't have to pay anymore.
That's a bit of a conspiracy theory, but it's also good business sense.
So.
But do you have a tinfoil hat to go with that, so that the governments and the aliens can't scan your brain for all your brain information?
Shall I go and get some kitchen foil out?
No, it's too noisy on the microphone.
Oh.
But I don't know about conspiracy, but I do think you're right. I do think that
to slow our weight loss down. Yeah,
people look at hi-fi bars. But even consultants, how many times, those of you that go to group, how many times has your consultant said something along the lines of, there's a new one that's come out. I had a whole box.
Apple crumble
I had them in.
Yeah.
Well, that's the newest one. But when the fruit and nut ones came out, the ones that are gluten-free, our old consultant said, "Oh, I've had them in my garage. I ate a whole box. I had a whole box last night. Oh, they were so lovely."
What's the mango ones or whatever they are? I think they're discontinuing, so they're not going to be they're going to disappear.
That was a limited edition that didn't work.
No.
But then there's also other uncomfortable truths that we were talking about. You said, yes, you do need to weigh everything. You do.
Yep.
As in, not your free food. You pile that on your plate. Your spoon food, pile it on your plate. Anything that is sinned, you have to weigh. There's no way around it. You can't guess it. You can't make it up. You can't judge it by eye. It's not going to work.
And if you're measuring, like I say, if you're weighing stuff, and if you're measuring with the scoops and spoons and things, make sure that it's level. It's never heap spoons.
And what did our old consultant always say?
Did she say flick? No.
Flick it, don't lick it.
Yeah, that.
I think that's another Ada and Sissy moment.
I think so, yeah.
Flick it, don't lick it.
Yep.
Yes.
That.
As in, if you've got mayonnaise on the jar on your spoon, you level off your tablespoon and put that back in, ideally with a knife.
Yep.
But you put that back in the jar. You don't go, and lick it, because that's just transferring the sins to your finger and then in your mouth. You're still eating them. You're not actually then cutting that off, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do think you have to weigh everything. I do think you have to cook as well. I think you need to cook. You don't have to cook from scratch, because you can get the ready meals and the Slimming World meals. If you're in the UK, you can get those, but you do need to add vegetables to it. So you've got to at least be able to work a microwave or an air fryer or a saucepan, because what we found this time round is we eat very little processed food, don't we?
Yeah, we don't. We just don't. Like I say, I do have
our beetroot burgers. are probably the most
but
processed.
I also have some bags of popcorn and a few like L.O.S.E.R.S crisps type, just snack bits.
Dental snack things,
but yeah, like I say, we don't. There's very, very little processed food that we ever have now. So yeah.
No, I think
keep it. Like I say, sometimes just keeping it simple, and that is sometimes to start with the best choice, easiest to start with. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's almost going back to what our parents and grandparents used to do, which is cook from scratch.
They'd never buy that much processed food
there
because
wasn't
much of it around.
Yeah. It was only in the 80s.
It was only like corned beef, but you know.
Excuse me. But yeah, I think you also do need to food prep. Now, food prep for us is different to what most people think of food prep. We food prep, we plan, but we don't food prep. If that makes sense. What we will do is we will cook, like we got that soy mince now. So when we use it, we'll put it in the slow cooker in the pan. We'll cook a stew or a curry or something using it, and we'll do 6 portions of it in that pan. That's our food prep. And what we'll do with that, we'll have a portion each that day, and then we've got Tupperware boxes. Type boxes that we will put 2 portions each into 2 tubs, so that the next day or another day, because we can put some in the freezer, then we've got our food prep. But we don't sit there on a Monday and cook for the whole week, because that's just not us. But
I said it's all portioned up in some vacuum sealed packets, and then it's literally we'll put it in a jug, rehydrate it.
Oh, the soy mince,
soy mince. And then obviously drain off the excess water, and then we'll put that into whatever it is we're cooking. So whether it be like a chili con carne or whatever it is we're cooking, bolognese, or and we'll do that. And just like I say, it's a good thing. You don't have to store it in, obviously, worry about it in the freezer, in the fridge. You can just we vacuum seal it, and it can just sit in our cupboard.
It's only once it's in a meal, obviously then you've got to treat it like anything else. But I do think that, again, for us, when we talk about planning, we know roughly the only food we buy is on plan food. So whatever's in our cupboards, whatever's in the freezer, whatever's in the fridge, it's on plan. So our food planning is, what do we fancy today? Let's open the cupboard, open the fridge, open the freezer. Oh, we've got last night. Oh, we've got some salmon in the freezer. Should we want something really quick and easy? We'll have the salmon, put it in the air fryer. We've got some sweet potatoes. We filmed a haul video yesterday. So it was like, right, salmon's prepped. Put that ready to go in the air fryer. We've got the sweet potatoes. We got those. As soon as we filmed it, it was like chop the ends off, put that in the microwave to then put it in the air fryer. We've got that. We've got our veg was there ready. It just needed to go in the...
So I say, I think in the very beginning, we would like plan what we were going to have for that whole week.
And then not stick to it.
That never... Like, by the time we've gone like 2 days or so into the plan, we're like, oh, actually,
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't be bothered with that. Oh, that's really heavy.
That's it,
I can't be asked.
I just fancy whatever. And then we're like, now it's just sometimes even the day before that we go, oh, we'll put that out for tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
like
then
the
we'll decide
beef.
what we're going to put with. And
yeah.
Just,
the joint of beef was one of those things. Yeah. I took something else out of the freezer and I was like, oh, we've got that beef there. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll take that out. I'll put that. We've got this for dinner tonight. I'll defrost the beef. We can have that tomorrow. By the time it's defrosted, cut all the fat off it. And then there we go. That's what we're going to have. So that's how we plan.
I do think, though, that now where we've been on plan, obviously, over the years, that we've learnt that it doesn't take us long to prep and just... make a quick meal, and that it doesn't have to be super complicated.
No, it doesn't.
And I think sometimes, like I say, if you're at the beginning of your journey, just make life easy for yourself. You don't have to go, oh, I've got all the cookbooks, right? I've got to make one of these meals every day. No, you don't.
You can
have to,
do if you want to.
Yeah.
It does take a while.
Yeah.
Other uncomfortable truths. I do think you need to scan and count your sins or your swips or sips. You need to count them. You need to scan them.
Yeah.
Right. You can guess, and then you might as well not bother counting.
Yeah, don't guesstimate.
No,
it doesn't work.
If you think, oh, I wonder how much this can of lager, how many sins this can of lager has. Oh, it's probably only about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
It's 23.
How many swips is in this, please?
That would be 0 because it's 0 sugar. Oh, no, it's not a Pepsi Max. This is a full fat one, which means this is probably 27.
I think they're normally like about 7 or 8 sins or so,
I'd say 7
for
or 8.
one can. Yeah, if it's a full...
Nobody even touched the computer there.
But yeah, if it's a full sugar one, I think they are like 7 or 8 sins.
Yeah, they are.
Something.
So yeah, I think you've got to count them. There's no way round it. We can't guess it. It is a pain in the backside, but you've just got to do it. It's part of the plan.
The thing is, though, you do get the hang of it. Like I say, when I'm doing my cereals and stuff like that, I will pre-weigh them all out, buy a roll of little sandwich bag things, tie them all up so that they're all... You can either just put them back in the box then and put them on, in your kitchen or wherever you have your cereals, and they're already portioned up already for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Make life a little easier.
It does.
What about like the milk bottle thing you had, where you can measure up to your level?
On. Yeah.
And so you get up, and then it's like, the night before, portion out your milk into the little bottle in the fridge, and then you can just use that. So what we do we have one lot of our healthy extras at the moment for coffees and whatever, and then one lot for if we want cereal or something else. Yep.
I have mine for coffees,
coffee.
Just coffees. The other thing is, you do need to food optimize. If you're following Slimming World, you need to follow the plan.
Yeah,
no way around it.
The plan works if you just follow the plan.
What is it? Follow the Slimming World plan. Follow the Slimming World plan. Follow the Slimming World plan. Or the Empress. Because, have you seen Jane's most recent video? She's got a little intro that says, it'll work if you work it, it won't if you don't. And I love that to bits. Jane, you are amazing. And Joe,
do you know
for
what?
doing that, it was amazing.
I see, because you had that top on, I saw you with an orange face then, and I'm like, no, that's Willy Wonka.
That's Willy Wonka, yes. That's the Oompa Loompa Loompas.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like...
But I do think you've got to follow the plan. The plan is,
because
a third of your plate was
purple. Yeah, you're supposed to have purple hair.
No, dear, stop
and
now.
An orange face.
You're getting me off topic. I think, right, you have to have a third of your plate with speed food. You need some protein. You need some... a third of your plate with speed, some free food, some protein to keep you balanced.
But if you want to do it properly, fill half your plate up with speed, because that's what we normally do.
Yeah, at least a third of your plate.
We do.
I think you do need to use your sins.
Yeah.
You do need, you need those calories, but also what you need is you need to be able to go, oh, actually, I really want that Mayflower curry gravy mix that we're going to have tonight. Yes, it's sinned. You could say, oh, I'm not going to have that. I'm just going to put a stock cube in some water and I'll have that.
Slow cooker apple crumble. I would like some of that. Sorry. I didn't even know you could do it in slow cooker.
I don't know. But I'm off. I've lost my train of thought now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
What was I saying? You don't know either because you weren't paying attention.
I was thinking of slow cooker meals. No. Crumble.
Okay. But yeah, food optimize. I think you've got to do it. Otherwise, what's the point in doing it, right? If you're following Weight Watchers, count your points, do whatever you do on that. If you're using Manjaro, do your Manjaro, go up your levels till you get to whatever level it is. Whatever you're doing, work it properly.
Yeah. Because
and the Slimming World plan is designed to have those sins in place. It's designed to stop us going, oh my gosh, I've been on this diet plan for 3 months. I haven't had anything that I like. I'm so starving myself of nice food. I'm so restricted. I can't have anything. I'm just going to have a takeaway, a burger and all the food.
Yeah. But I say long term though, if you know someone that's on injections and things like that, and they're not, food optimizing and kind of eating super clean and healthy, eventually people that are on the injections, you have to be weaned off and come off of them.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be on them forever. So I think it's always good to try and encourage people to just, eat very clean.
Absolutely.
And, because like I say, they're not going to be on injections forever. And I think some people think it's just a shortcut to, quick weight loss but then how are they going to keep the weight off as soon as the injection stops? They'll just go back to how they were.
Do you want to do the last two on that list?
What? That you need new clothes every 6 months?
Yeah. If you're going from very large like we were and you're following the plan, you will lose weight, even if it goes up and down like me.
Yeah.
If you just stick to it and you stick to plan no matter what, it will shift eventually.
Yeah.
And then you will need to buy new clothes. Now that can be really expensive. It can be like, I have bought more lower quality fast fashion in the last year than I'm comfortable with, to be honest, because my size has changed. I've gone down, well, I don't even know how many sizes I've gone down. What? Hang on, let me do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes on top.
Did we go to Sainsbury's that time, didn't we? We bought you some clothes in Sainsbury's, but we bought it in 2 different sizes.
Well, no, you bought me one size,
and then went back,
and then you got me some more for Christmas, for my birthday, because I've lost the weight.
Was that
in the same style?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the same day.
Another day we went back.
It was.
Must have done.
It was about 2 months later because they were already getting baggy on me. Oh. So I had some for the spring, summer, and then by the time I got to June, which was my birthday, it was about early June, late May. You were like,
we bought you some to get down into.
You got the ones to get down into, which already fitted.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think that is another one. And then this one here, look, that's one that we know all too well, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So basically, some people get scared and think, oh, if I lose, if they've got a long way to go on their journey, sometimes you'll think, oh, well, I really don't like the thought of having loose skin, but that just comes with it. So if you're someone that's got a lot of weight to shed, then
you're probably going to have some loose skin.
You can exercise and things like that, but if you've had the weight on you and been fairly big for many years, I think it's only if you've only gained the weight like within like over 2 years and then started to lose it, your elasticity in your skin, like I say, will kind of bounce back. But I think if you are, if you've been bigger for a longer time, the likelihood is that you are going to have some sort of loose skin. So even me, like I say, I've got, you can see, loose skin, and
I've got
a little bit of lower loose skin.
I've got it on my tummy, my thighs.
Yeah,
it's just what it is. And the best person that we follow to talk about this is somebody called Obese to Beast.
Yeah.
He was on the Ellen show. We've talked about him previously. Yeah. He lost an incredible amount of weight. Has managed to keep it off. Yeah. Works out 3-4 days a week. Yeah. Lives basically, he's almost like he food optimizes. He eats a very, very clean, healthy diet all the time. He's kept that weight off at this point for what, nearly 10 years or something? 8-10 years. He's remarkable. His skin has never bounced back. No. He's about what, 15 years younger than us?
Yeah.
And it's never bounced back. He's got loose skin. He hasn't had surgery, because I think it's so bloody expensive in the States. But he also basically says that for him, it's his badge of honour.
Yeah, well, it is.
And for me, if I'm conscious of being a bit wobbly and jiggly, I'll wear some Spanx. Do you know what I mean? I will wear. We've got some. I got some sleeves, didn't I? Little things that you put on.
Oh, yeah.
If I want to wear
t-shirt,
a form-fitted top, I've got like a little. It's like Spanx for your arms that I will wear if I'm really conscious of it. These days, I'm just like, I've lost 6.5 stone nearly. I've lost 6 stone, whatever, in a year.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to have some loose skin. So I do think it's a thing. The other thing is the last question there. With all of these uncomfortable truths, is it worth it? Is it worth it for you to have the loose skin, to have to change your clothes, to have to stick to plan, to think about what you're eating, and whether it's within sins, to go without food that you used to love, to never have a takeaway, to do all of those things? Is it worth it for you?
Yes, because I used to feel sluggish all the time, and now it's like, do you know what? I've got really bad arthritis in one of my knees, really bad. And arthritis. It isn't as bad. Like I say, my knees, I would say, are a lot better than they've ever been. Just from getting my weight down. I wouldn't have been able to have surgery on my neck, on my spine, if I hadn't have lost some weight.
Or your top surgery.
Yeah, or that. So if I hadn't have got my weight down, you've got to have a certain BMI for some surgeries to be healthy, obviously, because of certain parts that they are.
They wouldn't have been able to do your anaesthetic at your biggest.
No.
You'd have been too much of a danger on the operating table.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been, even though it's only a keyhole going in through your throat.
When there's so much fat around your neck, it's too what they call it, constricting. It's too there's too much weight around your neck, too much fat. So obviously, if you're laying down, it closes your airways.
Yeah.
So there's many reasons, and I would give up pizzas, everything. If I want a pizza, I can make turkey pizzas, and they were amazing. We're gonna have those. Like I say, we'll get the turkey steaks, and I'll just batten them out, put all toppings on. I'll do my own tomato sauce, put all loads of veggies and things all over them, mushrooms, peppers, and really, really nice. And I think, like I say, I would rather have that and feel just, like I say, I think it did take me. So if you've just started Slimming World and you still feel a bit sluggish and still feel tired often, it did take me, I think, must have been at least 4 or 5 months or so before I started. Before I started to feel less drained and less sluggish and less. So if you've started your journey and you don't feel like you've got loads of energy every day and all of that, and feel really tired when you get up every day, just give it a bit more time, because you will adjust and it will start to change.
Yeah. I think for me also, it's 100% worth it. 100% worth it. Every single second.
Yeah.
I would rather look like Clem from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you know who that is, it's a one of their demon creature things that's got loads of loose skin. I would rather look like a melted candle, as Amberlynn Reid claimed that her ex called her. I would rather look like that and have the health benefits. Look, I am the first one to say my
she
body
looks like a melted candle, because when she sits down.
Yeah, but anyway, we're not going to body shame anybody, even her. When my health is bad, my health is terrible, it would be 20 times worse if I was 6 stone heavier. I know that. My fibro would be worse. The bladder cancer probably would have been 10 times worse. There's so many things that I've had benefits of by losing the weight. I would happily give up everything. It's our anniversary in a couple of weeks. We're going to Harvester because it's on plan.
Yeah.
And even then, we're probably going to we'll still count our sins. We're not going to pause the plan. Yeah. I'm not going to have the cheese sauce or anything like that. Is it worth it with all of that? Yeah, absolutely.
I said that as well.
Absolutely.
being that we eat loads of fruit and veg all the time, we get less colds, less bugs.
Yeah.
And
unless it's the blooming COVID.
Well, yeah, but I say we have a lot less poorly off days, as in the way of like having a bad cold or catching something off of somebody. It means your immune system's a lot stronger because of all the fruit and veg. So you don't need, if you're eating all the right food, you don't need to take loads of multivitamins and stuff like that, unless you're like, for some reason, you know, you're lacking vitamin D and things like that, then you can obviously get that. But I think just your multivitamins, you don't really need them anymore.
No.
As long as you're eating
food
loads of fruit
optimised.
and veg.
That's the whole point of the plan. I'm going to skim through some of the chats. Necro Neil, you love the Cathedral City plant cheese. Excuse me. It's the first substitute one you've really loved.
Yeah.
I don't know the sin value on that in terms of Slimming World, but yeah. Slimming World Vegan, hubby made himself a cheese and pickle sandwich, air fried it, and he said the cathedral cheese had melted, but not as much as dairy cheese, but it did go soft and gooey. Oh, there you go. Maybe try that. Dormouse says, with alcohol, you choose one drink you really love and sip away. Yesterday, you had an awesome Merlot that lasted you the whole meal. Was that one bottle? I'm being cheeky. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Deborah says you can't drink alcohol, so it's cheese for you. Yeah. Audrey doesn't like the hi-fi bars, they're too sweet. Yep. Semi-well vegan, never like the hi-fi bars, a waste of sins. Yep, absolutely. Another way of making members from money from the members. Yep, absolutely.
Dormouse, get you to stay, you know, paying them money.
Yep. Dormouse doesn't understand hi-fi bars, would rather have a decent, healthy extra B.
That's it.
If you were sinning one, you'd probably say a half of 2-bar Kit Kat if you wanted sweet chocolate. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. Welsh Pam says you're right. I don't know what that's about. We're right about something. Hi-fi bars.
The hi-fi bars, yeah.
Yeah. Byron says you've never tried a hi-fi bar. The peanut butter one is vegan, but they don't appeal to you.
No.
You prefer to have oats for your healthy extra. Yeah, absolutely.
I say it's just, you know, they have like really good idea, these hi-fi bars, but if they had less sugar in and maybe added some sweeteners and other things to it, then I think they would. I probably would try them if they had that, but they're just too much sugar.
Yep, Dormouse clarified the Merlot. Yeah. If she's out having dinner, she'll have a really nice glass of it from the restaurant or somewhere, and not have a bottle, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's
but with cheese, she only has the 30 grams.
Yeah.
Janet says she sees people at group buying 3 boxes of hi-fi bars. I used to.
We used to buy in the beginning, didn't we?
8 boxes each week, 4 each, and would go through them quite happily. And if I was on a BINGE, not bingo, but the other one. Yeah. If I was on that, because YouTube doesn't like that word, it will restrict the channel, then I would eat the whole box or 2 boxes, one after the other, and then not have any healthy extra Bs for the rest of the week. Because I was still addicted to sugar. I was still dealing with all of those issues. I was still putting sugar in my diet, having the sugary snacks, having the flumps and the pink and white bars and the marshmallows and everything else, sinning it all. But I was still putting a lot of sugar into my diet when not realising quite how bad it was affecting me. So, yeah.
Well, I think if you speak, you know, like I say, if I'd gone to our group and said, excuse me, why do all these things have so much sugar? And that, obviously, they're just there to sell them. They don't know anything else about it all.
Audrey Shaw says, talking about the little beetroot burgers, how do you cook them? I've got a video coming up of exactly how we do it in the photos I showed earlier of how we cook them. Of the dinner, sorry. Yeah. I actually filmed how we cook them because for us it stops it being claggy. You can put them in a pan with some fry light. You can grill them. We air fry them so they get cooked on both sides and then flip them. And we normally cook the beetroot burgers for about half an hour. The packaging says cook it for 15 minutes. It's really soggy and not very nice inside, a bit claggy. Yeah. We cook it for longer.
They're a little bit, the consistency is a little bit like how you have falafel, like a falafel when it's made up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, even those, like I say, just cook it for a little bit longer. Even like I say, times we've turned the heat down a tiny bit and just cooked it for a longer period of time, haven't we?
Yep. Ed says you make your own breakfast style bars. It's usually porridge mixed with dried fruit, nuts and a binding agent like honey or something like that.
That's all right.
Be careful with that in terms of sins with the dried fruit and the nuts. Yeah. But again, you can do. There are recipes online that we've seen for things like that as well.
Like I said I've got sugar-free golden syrup and honey, I think I've got.
Yep. Yeah.
So there are alternatives you can get.
Skinny Food Company ones.
And they're not
available in B&M.
But they're also not really runny as well. They're sort of like, they obviously put a tiny bit of a thickening agent and something into them, but they are really nice.
Audrey made a slow cooker apple crumble tonight. That's the one that you distracted me with, and worked out the sins per portion from the recipe. That's a really good idea.
Tell us more.
That's a really good idea. Welsh Pam says it's brilliant from Jane and Joe. The intro, I love it. It's really good.
What Joe
the mole
did at the beginning, the
mole with it'll
really
work
good,
if you work it. Well,
we
if
loved
you
that.
With Jane in the background,
We loved that,
Jane,
didn't we?
our empress.
We did.
I know, right? It's the law now. It's what you got to do.
It is.
Oh, Janet asked a question apparently, but I haven't. Oh, no, I don't know. I haven't got Janet's question. I'm not.
Yeah, sorry if I do any funny faces. I keep getting
electric shocks
down my arm. Yeah, it's obviously where everything's not compressed so much now, so my body is probably like my nerves in my arm are a bit happy, I think. Yeah, not sure.
Oh, this is Dormouse. You are so wise. The GLP-1, so the Manjaro and the what's the other one called? Semaglutide and all of that lot. They have to be backed with a nutritionally balanced diet or nutritionally balanced food. Absolutely, they do.
And you have to prioritise your proteins and things. Otherwise, obviously, if you're eating a lot less, you will then lose muscle and other things in your body rather than just fat.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. I like the fact that Audrey was asked how, Similar Well Vegan, Nikki asked how she does the crumble. Yeah. And she said she uses the porridge oats. Yeah, we've tried that, especially being gluten-free. You can get gluten-free porridge and then you use that. Yeah. We don't tend to use the butter if we do a crumble, do we?
No.
Well, at all, because we don't have butter in the house. But
I said, if you've got any really good recipes and that, I said you could go over to the Facebook page.
Which is?
The Losers.
The Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health.
Which is...
Yep, just the same as it is on there.
And put your recipes on there. Like I say, other people can have a look and we can all kind of try and test out these lovely recipes.
The thing with... So, I understand all the comments in the thing about second-hand clothes, vintage, eBay, all of that. I get it, but I'm still a size 18-20 on my top half. You try finding alternative fashion brands in an 18 or 20 in charity shops. If I was 80 and wore the clothes that, like, actually even my mother didn't wear old lady clothes, did she really? But if I wore the clothes my grandma used to wear, I could fill my wardrobe 20 times over from pretty much any charity shop. But the problem is, I like my black and purples, I like my skulls, I like my gothy things.
Bon Marché ain't a thing no more, dear.
No, Bon Marché. If I want alternative stuff that is me, my Ozzy Osbourne t-shirts, Practical Magic, Guns N' Roses, all of that lot. If I want all of that is me. It's who I am. It's who I've always been in my style.
But we don't go to places like yours now. At Shop Yours, because a lot of those are a lot bigger now.
Yeah, we don't need them. And what was it? Bad Rhino.
Bad Rhino.
The male version of that.
I said I went to a shop and I found a Bad Rhino jacket, like a bomber jacket, and it was like was it an extra large?
It was their smallest size,
their smallest one in the big sizes, and that's, well,
it will do you for this winter.
It fit me very comfortably, like half a stone or more ago.
Yeah. So it will do you for this winter.
Right, for now.
Then we'll have to downsize again.
Yeah, that's it.
Dormouse. Oh, the clothes dilemma. I have a uniquely me style. Exactly. See what I mean? I now select clothes I can get tailored smaller. However, bras do not. Yeah, exactly. Bras are so blooming ridiculous.
Is it expensive though, getting things taken in?
It depends. There used to be somebody in Leeds Market that used to be able to do them. She's gone now. She couldn't afford the rents.
Yeah.
You've had loads of bargains. From the charity shops and things. Yeah, absolutely. Deborah, you've gone us from a size 24 to a 16 with still 1 stone 4 to Target. You'd go to the charity shops better than fast fashion. I would do if they had stuff that I could wear. Trust me, we go to a lot of charity shops. We do, Most of my jeans are from charity shops. Apart from my one pair of flare jeans. Everything else is charity shop.
I said, we do that. Obviously, what's the point of buying, like, really expensive branded type things if you're only gonna be in it for like a couple of months at most, and it's like
eBay is my friend. eBay, I am on eBay a lot. I was even on Whatnot, looking on there for clothes auctions and things, and I couldn't see anything that was remotely alternative styled. But I am quite long-bodied, so a lot of fashion, even fast fashion, kind of cuts me above the belly button because I'm that long-bodied. I'm 6'2", but I've got a 30 inside leg, so I'm quite short-legged and long-bodied. So if you were to cut me in half, it would literally be above my belly button. So that is how long my top half is. I'm very, very long on the top half. So again, it makes it difficult. Dormouse says, from prospective skin removal surgery from a nurse's perspective is not significant. No, it is. Skin removal surgery is incredibly painful, has a long recovery. I know somebody that had it done a few years ago, and he was in agony for months as it healed. Months.
I am surprised that I don't have a lot more loose skin already than I have.
Oh wow, a non-scale victory here. Joanne, you had to change your jeans today. They were falling down as you were walking around, a bit like me and my skirt in the Lego shop.
It was.
Yep.
I did notice.
I did, and so did one of the staff members. But anyway. Hi Leanne, you just got in from work. Fasting can help with loose skin. Okay. It will help temporarily because you lose the water.
Yeah.
But the sooner you go back to eating on a regular basis, the skin inflates again, unfortunately. Melinda, how well do the body creams work to tighten loose skin? About as well as the anti-aging creams work to remove all of your lines and wrinkles.
If you haven't been, if you've only recently put weight on and you just want to get that little bit back off, and it's, if you are not past middle age, kind of like if you're in your 40s, 50s or so.
That is middle age.
But I'm saying. If you're in your 40s or 50s or older, like I say, the likelihood of your skin bouncing back
is unlikely.
If you've got a lot of weight to lose, it's unlikely.
Anybody who wants to lose more than about 4 or 5 stone, you're going to find there are some looser skin. In the same way that anybody who's over the age of 30 will find their skin changes. It will age slightly, sink slightly, gravity will have an effect. It's just part of being a human being that lives on the earth. It's part of life. I do have a really good tip. If you've not long, over the last year or so, put some weight on and you want to get the weight off and you have got stretch marks, the best thing you can do is collagen pills. If you've only got a little bit to lose. But collagen pills help, like I say, as you age, your body, you will lose collagen out of your body. So if by replacing the collagen will help with things like wrinkles. It helps with like stretch marks. It helps like even the inside of your body in general. I know nobody believes that you're like 67, do they?
No.
Everybody thinks you're in your 30s.
Elasticity of your skin and things like that, it will help with that. So it will help your skin bounce back. There's loads of like good things from collagen. So even if you've ever needed surgery and you want to help, with recovering and all of that, help you, like I say, just in
Leanne says autophagy through fasting may indirectly help with loose skin by promoting skin cell renewal and removing damaged cellular components, which is vital for maintaining skin health. Again, if you've only got a little bit of weight to lose, that may well help. The same with the skin creams. I used to get a really stupidly expensive skin tightening cream. It was one that you put on your face and it would dry. This is years before you met me, when I was working and I needed to be as smooth as possible. And I would put it on, and you can't move your face while it dries, and it dries down and it basically locks your face in place. It's like Botox in a jar, and it would tighten your skin and you would feel it tighten. And it's almost like you put cling film on your face and then you hair dryer it.
There was another
shrink
there
wraps.
was another chemical that you had before a few years or so ago, where you would, is it that something acid stuff? You put it on and it would tighten up any like round your
No,
on
you're
your
thinking of
eyes.
hyaluronic acid.
Is that what it is?
Hyaluronic
When
acid
you
is a
go around
plumper.
your
I've
eyes,
got
yeah.
some here.
Yeah.
I've got hyaluronic
Yeah.
acid and caffeine
Yeah.
Revitalift stuff
Yeah.
here. I've got serums.
Yeah.
I look after my skin, but it doesn't really do much. Health. Welsh Pam says health is wealth. We must stop thinking. Sorry, you must keep thinking of the why. So it's worth it. The health belief module in nursing is powerful. Being sick is not good. Exactly.
Go, yeah, people will go, yeah, I've not had, surgery on my neck, and that really, it's just to hold my skin together.
Yeah,
it's
something.
Yeah, to hold my turkey neck.
Message from the Empress.
Yeah.
Jane says, Byron says, Jane's asked you to say, for her it's worth every moment of every day because JOMO is so much better than FOMO. The joy of missing out is better than the fear of missing out. I agree with that. I absolutely do. You don't feel the difference in your knees, except despite losing 5 stones. That's your why, is to get new knees. There you go. I wouldn't. Leanne misses Scanbran. We talk about Scanbran a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
Considering we only had it a few times, we used to do the Scanbran.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Cake thing.
But they used to
used
to sell it in Slimming World, and then I don't understand why. Is it they don't want us to be too healthy?
So the Aldi plant burgers, the beetroot burgers are 1 cent each, the Moroccan burgers are 2 cents each, and the Mexican bean burgers are 4 cents each. We haven't tried those yet because they're 4 cents, but we will give it a try. The skinny syrup are half a cent per tablespoon. Yeah. In the same way that 0-calorie sweeteners are half a cent per tablespoon. Neither me or Rufus have ever sinned our sweetener or our skinny syrups. I don't sin it in my coffee. I don't sin it on. And
when I have my chili yogurt, my chili sauce as well, I don't.
Yep. We've never sinned it. It's 0 calories. I understand why Slimming World put a sin value on it because they don't want us to use it in place of something for cooking.
Have you got
a charger? Yeah, they don't want us to use it in place of for cooking or baking. But by the same token, it's different. Oh, the plant menu vegetable burgers frozen pack are 6.5 cents each. Right. Okay, we do the other ones. Yes, they do. Unfortunately, that's why that's where I've got some of my fast fashion from. Not that I enjoy doing it. Lisa, hi everyone, late tonight, just back from the hospital. Oh my God, I hope you're okay. You often thought it'd be nice to do clothes exchange night at Slimming World. Do you know what? We have suggested this so many times to so many groups.
Clothes swaps.
Yeah. The consultants don't want to do it because Slimming World have their clothes, what do they call it? Clothes chuck. They call it, I can't remember what they call
it. For cancer.
Yeah.
They do.
They've got a name for it. Once a year.
Once a year they do.
They do a thing normally in the run up to Christmas. Yeah. Where they do we're going to collect all the clothes for charity, and you take all your old stuff. Yeah. Well, no, it goes to Cancer Research or one of the cancer charities. Yeah. And they then. It goes and the consultants take it along to the place and it's all done as a thing. Yeah. And then everybody goes, oh, Slimming World is so wonderful. Well done to Slimming World. Yeah. I've often said, as I've downsized clothes, look, I've got those trousers. They're still in the bathroom, actually. Those trousers that I got that were size 24. They were a big size 24. They'd fit you if you were size 28.
They'd hardly been worn.
Hardly worn. 2 months later, I got the same size, the same trousers, 2 sizes down. Yeah. Should have got it 3 sizes down because they were baggy. But anyway, 2 sizes down. They'd been worn for like 2.5 months. Couldn't take them back to Sainsbury's and exchange them, obviously. But at that point, what do you do with them? You post them on eBay. You post them on Facebook. Yeah. You do it like that. I would be very happy to go along to Slimming World and say, you're quite a larger lady. Are these any good for you?
Even if
they don't want us to,
when we go into Slimming World, they've got like a great big massive coat rack, a mobile coat rack, so they could, people could bring them in, stack them on there, and people could kind of if there's anything that they can use, pick them up. But obviously, at the end of the night, the consultant would have to take them home and then bring them back the next week, so they won't do that.
This dormouse is entirely what the cream basically was, but it wasn't. It was, so this used to be an old hack where you put hemorrhoid cream on your face and it goes and tightens it up. They basically repackaged that and used to sell it as a face cream for that effect. And they would show you the pictures of like an 80-year-old woman, really like really lots of lines, and then they'd show another photo where she's like really tight. That entirely was a little bit false advertising, but it used to be. I used to pay a lot of money for that, and it was totally ridiculous. That's why I stopped getting it, because everybody said, why don't you just use hemorrhoid cream? And in the end I just went, I'm going to get wrinkles, let's not bother with it. Your consultant said she wouldn't do a clothes swap because she doesn't want to be left with the clothes that nobody wants. But this is the thing. We used to run a support group, and we would do it. People would give us clothes throughout the month. We'd keep them in one place. We'd then do that particular clothes swap, the swap shop, we used to call it, the super swap shop.
We used to have just one room in the building, and we'd have all that in there. People could go and have a look through them, try them on if they want. And,
all sorts of different styles and different sizes. And people could just take whatever they wanted for free. And then anything that was left, we'd keep the same bags for 2 months. Anything that was left would go to a charity shop. It is possible to do it. It's just Slimming World get the bonus points from their clothes. There is a name for it. They call it a clothes chuck or a clothes. It's not a haul. It's the opposite of a haul. But anyway, right. So we've done everything on there. We're not doing Choosey again because this week we've been really poorly. And Ruffus has been recovering, I've been recovering. We've not been particularly great. But before we go to our weigh-in, we want to talk about something that Ruffus has tried. So, Ruffus, well, we haven't tried it. We've bought them. So
it's a new thing.
It's a new thing. So this is the show and tell part. We're at 5 past, nearly 10 past 8 already. So we're going to keep it to 8:30.
Bear in mind, there are sins in these, but very minimal.
Yeah. This is where we use our sins for our food, rather than just on treats.
We've got a box, and it's called Angus and Oink.
Oink.
Angus and Oink. So
Right. So what is
you
Angus
open it up,
and Oink?
And we've got some spices. So that's what these are. Rub me spices. So you can put it down there. So we'll have a look and get them out, have a look.
Okay.
And they're, like I say, there's so many that they do. Yep, I know. That's what they put in with it. But there's, like I say, they've got a whole
Haribos.
Like,
oh my god,
list of like
pre-made spice mixes.
So I can always, like I say, if you want to, I can take photos of these and put them on the page if you want to see some of these. Like I say, loads, many spices. Most of these are for one teaspoon. I think they're like half a sin. But like I say, to put on different types of
you know
meats,
why they've got half a sin?
Yeah,
because the first or second ingredient is sugar.
Yeah, but like I say, I wanted to try them because there's loads of different things, different flavours and stuff that's in these. So we've got the general. It says a Tex-Mex fajita seasoning. So we've got that.
Do you know what we could do with that?
And there's less sins in this than you would get in a sachet of fajita seasoning.
Do you know what we could do with this? Our taco bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice. A fajita bowl. That would be nice. So that's a Tex-Mex fajita one.
So
how much were these, by the way?
These are
200 grams per jar. That's a big jar, isn't it?
They are $8.99, but the big pot. They are big pots, each pot. But they are on Prime as well. So if you've got Prime on Amazon, there's I think they've dropped the price slightly on there as well.
Prime Day discount
today? Yeah, they are. They are.
Ah, there we go. The clothes throw. Thank you. I knew somebody would get it. We've also got a Cuban one.
And you get 200 grams in each of these pots, so they are like heavy pots.
Oh, they are vegan. They are gluten free. They are. There's a pirate sign. What's the pirate sign? It's a skull and crossbones and a unicorn. God knows what any of that means. They are unicorn friendly and good for pirates. So a Cuban one, which says inspiration from a trip to Cuba, layers of fresh citrus balanced with deeper cumin, smoked paprika and complex chili.
So this has got two chilies.
This has got two chilies as well.
You get like 5 chilies on the back, and it will show you how hot it is.
We put a link to these on the Facebook group.
We can do, yeah.
Rub me shawarma.
Yeah.
Oh, Lebanese kebab mix.
Yeah. So
it says, hang on, inspiration from our time in the Middle East. Hot nights at the market eating shawarma dipped in dal.
And
that sounds nice.
who doesn't love a kebab?
One chili. Wow, depends.
Exactly.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. It says you can rub it, or you can use oil or fry light or lemon juice in a Ziploc bag, and then mix them all together that way. Yeah. Amazing for making homemade doner kebab. That sounds good. That sounds good. What's the other one you got? Abracababra. What? Abracababra spice magic for doner kebabs. What? How is this? Is this being sponsored by kebabs tonight? It really feels like it. This has only got one.
We love kebab.
It says originating in Turkey, but now with strong German influence. The nighttime carry-out king. Our founder's first job was in a kebab shop, threading chicken on skewers and slicing onions. It was magical.
But I said
that sounds
we
nice.
always used to get kebabs and things, now we can make some nice things with some of these spices.
Are these like the JD seasoning ones?
JD seasonings are tiny little pots that are a little bit pricey for the small amounts you get.
Yeah.
But like I
say, £9, that's 200 grams.
Yeah.
Considering the pots in Lidl with the Cajun mixing, I think that's only about 50 grams.
So if I used, like I say, in one recipe, even if I used 4 teaspoons worth, that's still only like between us would only be a sin each. So I don't mind for that. I really don't mind for that.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons why I got them, and I thought you do have to, spice things up a little bit and change things and try new things.
Hold that. I've just seen another Sissy and Ada moment. It says, fearlessly, rub me, smoke me, sauce me, eat me.
Gosh, the lovely picture. Oh, yeah.
With a beef quesadillas. No, that doesn't look, that's all grease and fat. But we're not sponsored. We've never even tried any of this before. So we'll let you know what we think next week. We'll try. We could put some on the turkey pizza thingy tomorrow. That'll be nice. Put those away. I don't even want to look at those. Put them away.
We give them to the neighbours' children.
Yeah, they go to the neighbours' kids or Halloween or something.
Not for us.
Right then. So, no Choosey, but we have weighed in. Even though we didn't go last week, we weighed in this week. We weighed in on the later group.
Sorry, dear. Can you hold this a second? One of this, not
the Losers Club tote bag.
Because I'm putting this in a wonderful bag that fits the Angus and oink in there all together. Look at that.
Melinda says, do seasonings have sins? It depends what's in them.
Yeah.
If they have sugar, oil, things like that, then they absolutely do. What you can do, and what we're probably going to do, is try and not copy, not steal, but adapt these spices to our own mix. Yeah. Right then, I'm going to hit the jingle while I get our Slimming World books out, our journey books, so we can do our weigh-in. If you have weighed in, everybody, then please do share your weigh-in results here in the chat. Share it in the live chat, whether you've lost, maintained, or whether you've had a gain, and let us know how you're feeling about the result that you had. If you are hitting a stone or a 1.5 stone milestone, let us know. We would love to support you with it and celebrate you. If you've gone into a new stone bracket, anything at all that you want to tell us about when you weighed in, if you had a gain but you're okay with it because whatever reason, or if you had a loss and it was more than you're expecting or less than you're expecting, whatever your weighing results are, if you feel comfortable and up for sharing, share it with us here on the live. We will do our best to offer you any support that's needed. The community here, as you can see from the chat, has been very active tonight. Is a wonderful blooming community. It really, really is. I love this more than going to our Slimming World group, which we will update you about in a minute. So it is your weigh-in time, everybody. So please go ahead, let us know. We're going to step on those metaphorical scales right now. Okay, so then we've got our Losers Club. Oh, what did I just fell out? Probably the probably my pen. So we've got our Losers Club bag. These are available on eBay as of later tonight. I've got all the stock of them. Oh, we also need to share about Jane's toy appeal. We'll do that at the end.
I said there's also like these, but I said if people would be interested in like the tote bags, so you can get quite a bit
order
in these,
some of those.
But these are nice bags.
Oh my gosh! Look what I found in the bag. A Lego piece. Surprise, surprise!
Your Legos gets everywhere.
The unexpected hits you between the eyes.
Well, right. It did for you, didn't it?
Shall I go first? It did. So, I have been on plan, as always. I say it every week.
I know, we're such rebels we didn't get weighed in last week.
I know, right?
No.
Because you were having surgery and I was...
Oh, yeah.
Recovering from the bladder cancer surgery and didn't want to walk up when I didn't know if I needed to go for a wee or anything, so I didn't go. But you did say to me quite a few times, are you okay with not going?
Yeah.
Am I okay? Because previously, if I didn't go and get weighed in that week, I'd binge.
Yeah. Every week it'd be like every single week. That's the reset. Is you would normally get weighed and you've reset for the week ahead.
Yeah. But whereas now I don't need to do that because we don't count week by week.
We're on it.
We just
all the time.
This is our lifestyle now. This is what we do. So then I said to the consultant as we were queuing up to pay, I said, "That's not this week's. That's I said a long time ago.
We've been back for one. This is our 1 year.
Yep, 1 year exactly. And
this week,
I said to the consultant, I said, I'm probably going to get a gain. I'm expecting maybe £3 or £4 gain because I've been a bit backed up.
Yeah.
I haven't had a bowel movement. I've been really, really backed up for the last 3 or 4 days. This was on yesterday. I said, and so I'm expecting that to show on the scales. I've taken medicine the last 2 days and it hadn't helped.
But sometimes
I'm really clogged.
But sometimes when we feel a little bit bloaty.
It wasn't bloaty. I hadn't had a poo for 4 days basically, or for 3 days, and yesterday until late in the evening. So I was really. So
we don't know what your body did with the rest of it.
I know, right? But anyway, I said that to the consultant. I said it's fine, whatever it is. If it's less than £4 gain, I'm happy. We'll deal with it. It's just what it is. I said to the person that weighs us as well on the scales. I said to her, same thing. I got on the scales and she said, "Oh, it's £4." And I was like, off. I was like, you what? £4 off. I lost £4. Bearing in mind that is over a 2-week period, I lost £4. I do not know how that is possible. I am very happy with that. I know I do get the clap. Thank you very much. Yes, I don't do that, please. Don't bring that forward. Stop moving it! Yeah, see, now I've got no monitor. Oh. Right. Don't move the thing. That's why I said don't move the thing. Thank you. I know, right? I'm not shouting at him, honest. Don't move the thing. No, that's the wrong thing. Hang on a second.
And then it goes.
It's because you pulled it towards it, and now I've got it. It's done it again. Right, hold that. I do think I need a new computer. It was propping that up, which meant it wasn't falling off. Oh, right. I've got to just take that off now. Right. I don't think we're going to have both monitors. Oh, right at the end of the stream as well. We've done so well. Right, okay, there we go. Don't touch nothing. Just press that one button.
Oh, that touched something.
I know, right?
Do you not need your book?
Where is my book?
Here.
Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you. Hang on, I'm trying to get the thing up and running. Why is that now doing that? Oh, gosh. Right, so there we go. So, yeah, I get the clap. £4 off is a little bit bonkers. And I am very happy with that. It takes my weight loss in a year to, what was it? 6 stone and 5 pounds. So I am very, very, very happy with that. So yay, I will take that. Happy with that.
But yeah, you got something else as well.
Oh yeah, and that meant I was... Oh no, that's not the right one. But it meant I was Slimmer of the Week this week from our group.
You are.
So, yay, I am also incredibly happy with that result.
And if you've been
Slimmer of the Week award,
missed 1 week obviously because that was a holiday week as such, because we just put it down as a holiday.
Yeah, because we were in hospitals.
They just, whatever you weigh in as, that week when you go back.
They split between
as
the
long
2
as
weeks.
the week previous to that you lost, that when you weighed in before, they will just split it, and then
So yeah, I was slim of the week with £2 off. We did go to our later group, and instead of there being like 500 people there was like two people, a dog, and half a pigeon.
There
or
wasn't
something,
many
wasn't
people
there?
were there. It was very quiet. Wasn't
not
it?
quite.
Compared to our
pigeon.
regular group, like say normally there's at least 40 people.
Yeah.
Nearly 40 people maybe that.
Yeah, and it was very interesting because it was a lot quieter. There was a lot less noise, a lot less of that.
It was better for you, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, hassle from the noise. So yeah. So then you weighed in after I did.
I did.
And what were you expecting before you got on the scales?
Bearing
in mind, you had all of that lovely 5-star food from that 5-star hospital you were in. That 5-star amazing gourmet food. Actually, it was quite good, apparently.
Yeah. I'd say there was loads and loads of good choices, and that.
I'd
say at least 90% of the menu was on plan, which I was quite surprised about.
Yeah.
So I did eat quite a lot that day. I didn't have. On my surgery day, I didn't have milk or anything like that day. Obviously, I had to fast from whatever time at night until the next day, and then I ate. I think it was late afternoon.
Yeah,
I ate. But because I didn't have milk on it that day, I did have like a couple of packets of the Monarch crackers because they are just cheese, so that's just been dried. So I had a couple of packs of those.
So that would have been your 2 healthy A options, probably.
Yeah. Because each one of those is like 100 calories. So yeah. I actually thought, I probably did okay, but I have no idea. Like I say, if I've lost, £4 for the 2 weeks, I'd be really happy.
So you got on the scales,
and I lost 6.5.
6.5 pounds.
As if you can see.
That is bonkers. 6.5 pounds.
It's a little bit blurry, is it?
That's all right. What does that take you to now in terms of total weight loss?
£1 away from my 8.5.
So that 8 stone, 6 pounds you've lost in a year.
In a year, exactly.
That is absolutely incredible, and that is absolutely bonkers.
But I said, would we have, if going back a year and thinking if I stick to Slimming World for 1 year and do it 100%, like no messing around. Obviously, there's no point doing it if we're not going to do it properly. And what can we do in 1 year? If I'd have thought, that I could have lost that much in 1 year, I probably wouldn't have believed it.
No. I wouldn't have believed I got to 6 stone. I don't think I've ever got to 6 stone before.
Not in that time. But then, like I say, we don't do much with like any added sugars and things like that. So all of those things will help.
Do you want to hear something else? I've just looked at my details. I am 2 stone and half a pound away from target.
Yeah. Wow. That's really cool.
2 stone.
Yeah.
So in just over 3 months' time, at £2 a week, just over 3 months' time, I could be hitting my target. So January.
Year, and
that is incredible. That is bonkers.
We were told this week it's 12 weeks till Christmas.
It is. So New Year, I could be there or thereabouts.
Yeah, very close.
Towards target. That is incredible. I would not have thought in a month of Sundays that was possible for me. That is
bonkers, isn't it?
Absolutely. I am amazed. This is why I say the plan works if you work it. I mean, we got that from Jane. We didn't.
Sorry, Empress.
The Empress said that. We have to genuflect to the Empress. Yes. So yeah, 6 stone 5 I've lost. I am 2 stone away from hitting my target. That is so close now. When I started putting my target at 8 stone away from where I started, I think it was, hang on, what does it say? I've got it written down here because I keep my details. It was 8 stone 5.5.
But I said I remember that. I said so many people, when you get to like things like Christmas, so many people just go, do you know what? I'm having like a day or Christmas Day, Boxing Day and stuff off over Christmas and just not being on plan, and then they're like,
oh, it isn't. It isn't 2 stone 6.5. It's 2 stone. It's 2 stone 13.
Oh yeah.
No, 1 stone 13. 1 stone 13. Less than 2 stone to target.
But like I say, a lot of people think, you know, they have Christmas off and New Year off and things like that.
Sod that.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm having salad on our anniversary. Sorry, go on.
People have that sort of time off over that period, you know, obviously celebrating family and all of that sort of stuff. But it's times like that when you can really fall off plan if you're not careful and just, what?
No, I'm listening, go on.
I'm just saying you can fall off plan and then just, you know, end up going back months later when you've piled a lot of weight back on.
Do you know what you could do? What? You could gain 17 pounds in 10 days like I did.
Yeah.
Christmas New Year week, that 1 year. Thank you. Right, let's have a look in the chat and see how everybody has done this week.
But I think a lot of people, like I say, I can't remember what group we was at originally. Like I say, lots of people put weight on over Christmas or
they do.
You know, and have to get back to it when they get back. I said, but I think this is the second year or so that or other times when we've been on plan that we lost weight over Christmas. Mm-hmm. Did we have a Christmas off once though? I think we might have done.
We did. The year I gained 17 pounds in two weeks.
Days,
in 10 days.
Julie
Flynn. No, it was 10 days. Julie Flynn, you just need £1.5 to your 2 stone award. We've got that flashing up on screen there, my darling. Well done. That is incredible. You get the clap. Deborah Shy Violet, you lost £0.5. That is awesome. Well done to you. Byron Got to Maintain, you have been so poorly though, and eating what you can when you've been able to with your tooth. That is with your teeth. That is amazing. You weighed in today, Janet, and you lost £2. Well done to you. God, there's some good losses today. Melinda, you haven't done Slimming World yet, but since September the 11th, you've lost £7. Blooming heck. Probably because you can't get to the fringe and have to depend on others to serve your meals. That is incredible. When was September? That's literally like not even a month yet. Well done. That's good. Welsh Pam, you've lost 6.25 pounds since your last weigh-in with the Losers Club on the 10th of September. Well done to you. You couldn't weigh until the bandages came off. You're now 19.25 pounds down. Wow. So that would be 1 stone 5. Wow. Well done to you. Nikki, some real vegan, you got to maintain. Are you okay with that? I don't know what that little emoji means. It's sort of a emoji. I hope you're okay with that. It maintains good. It maintains great. Trust me, there's been weeks I would love a bloody maintain.
Yeah.
It's slow and steady.
It is.
Kimberly, you're back for 30 minutes. School bus kids are so demanding. I know, right? Dormouse, you had a £2.5 gain. Okay. Do you know the reason? Yep, but life is sometimes absolutely rubbish and you anticipated a gain. You anticipated a gain this week. Okay, my darling, if you anticipated it, good luck. I hope you're doing okay. Kimberly had another loss this week. Well done to Kimberly. Your video's uploading. 4 weeks of losing in a row. You're happy. That's amazing. Well done to you.
So we need to watch your video later.
We do. Leanne, you lost £0.5 off and you're down £11. Wow. You're wanting 3 this week to get to your 1 stone award. Have I got one of those? Would I have one of those maybe available for you? Me. Shall we have a look? There we go. There's your 1 stone award. That'll be ready for you very soon. Here we go. Scroll back down a little bit. Well done to Leanne. Everybody's saying congratulations to me. Well done. I know, right? Well done me. I'm so amazing. I'm not. I'm just very, very just on plan, aren't we? It's very boring when we're on plan. Hazel, you put £0.5 on. You feel pleased with that as this is over 2 weeks as you were away. Oh my God, that gets a mega clap. That is amazing. We have seen people have 2 weeks away, whether it's just, camping in the Welsh wherevers or whether it's 2 weeks all inclusive at Mallorca, and they've all put weight on. That is amazing. Though, £0.5 is very, very well done.
That's definitely a win, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You can so easily go all in when you go on all inclusive and then just eat everything.
Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah. Audrey, you had a gain of £0.5, but it meant you lost your 2.5 stone bauble from your board. That's so annoying, isn't it? You're annoyed with yourself for self-sabotaging. Audrey, It's a brand new week now. Brand new week. You've got this, my friend. Reach out to us on the Facebook group. You've got this. Listen, I have been there. I have self-sabotaged. Every time I've got near target, I've self-sabotaged. I am now entering the sabotage zone where historically I've always messed up. I will not do that this time. I will not. I cannot afford it. I refuse to do it. I want to be a Target member in January so that when all this swips and nonsense comes in, I don't have to pay no more.
I said, but what's one of the things that has helped you though is just if we can't have it on plan,
we don't buy it.
We can't count it, or it's too many sins, or it's just not coming up on the app, then we don't eat it.
No. If you don't intend
don't bring it home,
don't buy it. It's hard if you've got kids, but then what you do is you tell yourself it's effectively dog food, right? It's dog food.
Sometimes you can, like, things that you would normally eat or had eaten in the past, often we put on other people, like the children, and it basically they will then follow suit and probably have, you know, a bad relationship with food as well. So sometimes if the children see you eating lots of fruit and vegetables and things like that, normally they want it as well. So, like I say, good habits will take them into their future, like I say, and they'll be fit and healthy, hopefully, and do really well.
Exactly.
It just teaches them from a young age then what being healthy is all about.
It does, but if your kids want those snacks. Yeah. And you teach them in moderation and all of that. Schools teach all of this stuff now, don't they? Much more than they did when we were kids.
They do.
So I do think that is a good way. But if you've got those treats in or those snacks in,
just limit them.
Don't think of them as being for you.
No.
Right? We sometimes, if you watch our haul videos, we'll sometimes buy something. We bought some freshly made cheeseburgers. Beef burgers the other day, quarter pound of beef burgers because they were reduced and the dogs hadn't had their dinner yet. So the dogs had that for their dinner. It was full fat meat. Rufus took the burgers apart, basically, deconstructed them, mixed them up with the butter from our salmon and a little bit of mozzarella cheese. And the dogs wolfed it down. They love things like
Mr.
that.
Miss is a cheese connoisseur.
It was all human grade food. Yeah. It was all absolutely. It smelled like a cheeseburger. It's not for us. It's not for me. That's
today
not for me.
They had a roast dinner today. Lucky
they did
buggers.
With gravy and everything. That isn't like those foods aren't for me.
No.
And so, in the same way that I can have that food in the house now, those Haribo sweets. As much as I joke about it, I ain't going to eat them. No. Why would I eat them? No. I've got 4.5 or 6.5 Stone Award next week, fingers crossed. Why would I do that to myself just for the sake of 2 seconds of eating some Haribos? It's not worth it. Don't want to lose my eyesight, don't want to lose my foot, want to get to Target and not pay Slimming World. Thank you very much. That's my goal. I'm not going to do it.
I know, well, all they are is just a load of gelatin and sugar. That's literally it. That's all.
Anyone that is struggling with it, if you've got kids, I do understand, but just tell yourself that's not for me. We always say we haven't got kids, we don't go down the nappy
But I said
aisle.
we are still, like I say, we've got Halloween. Not, that will be coming up very soon, and is it safe? Are you good with having lots of little multi bags of sweets and that indoors to give out to children at Halloween? And we've ummed and ahed about it, haven't we? Yeah. Because I'm fine with that because I won't touch them anyway.
But it was always me that was a bit problematic.
And then we'd have ones that were left over after Halloween, ones that obviously didn't get used up, and then they'd be sitting in in our house, and then you'd be like, I know where they are.
I just have one. I just have another bag, and then they've gone.
Yeah.
But for me now, it's not going to faze me. To be honest, it's not going to faze me.
So you'd already planned about, was it doing the little goodie bags?
Yeah, I'm going to make up some little goodie bags, and that way the kids have got like little goodie bags with different sweets and things in. I might even get some like rings and little like fake plastic worms and things like that in the next couple of weeks.
We've got lots of neighbours that have little kiddies as well, so if we do have any left over, I'm sure we can either post them online or just ask them if they would like any.
Exactly.
Parents or whatever.
Yeah, thank you, Neil. I know, right? I'm so close to Target now. Within 2 stone, that is amazing. You've got 2 Biggs to do two what? Two, oh gosh, that's jumped then. I don't know where that comment was, it's jumped. There's always November to catch up. Absolutely. You're off for the whole week of Thanksgiving at work. You probably will not go to the big family Thanksgiving, but sure, if you make your own little thing or what, you absolutely can do. We are going to be sending you a box for Thanksgiving, my darling, so do keep an eye out for that. I'll let you know. If you go to your brother in Augusta, then that's a good option. Will he cook you a semi-well meal? Do you have to take something there as well? Because again, you could probably have, if you have turkey or ham or gammon or whatever it is, you could probably have that. And then you can always pause the plan for that one day.
Oh, that's it.
Eat mindfully, enjoy the food that you're going to have, but just don't pig out. And then start the plan back as soon as you can do. Yeah. Well, in the States, Thanksgiving is bigger than Christmas, basically. Christmas is all about the kids and Thanksgiving is all about the family. Yeah. The big meals are Thanksgiving. You eat the same things: turkey, ham, green beans, rolls, American casseroles, soups, stuffing. You have everything, don't you, my darling? Everything. A full table of desserts. No kids now, only your husband who's lost his appetite. Not cooking for yourself. You're going hunting for the wee trays that Kimberly showed on her videos.
I say it's tempting.
We haven't seen that one. We'll have to watch that.
Everywhere, but it's like,
So then, you have to decide. You've already decided this Christmas, instead of lots of sharing chocks, you're making everyone individual treat hampers. That is a phenomenal way of doing it, Lisa. That is an amazing way of doing it on plan. But also remember, treat hampers, you can put things in like socks. You can put things in like, non-sweet treats. Yeah. If someone's into makeup, get them a little couple of makeup brushes. If they're, face masks are always a good option. If it's for, like, what would you like? You're always up for a pair of socks, aren't you, at Christmas time? Pair of socks or some underwear or something like that. It depends how you know the person. Get some
more underwear.
You do, because you're shrinking out of them. I know, right? Everybody's story about their jeans and skirts falling down. Imagine his underwear falling down. We don't really. No one needs to see your bum. No one needs to see your bum. But yeah.
What are you saying?
But I'm saying it's a shrinking bum. Yeah. So yeah, I think whatever you're doing with the holidays coming up, we're entering that next 12 month. This next 12-week period is all of the holidays. Yeah. All of them. You've got Halloween, then you've got Thanksgiving for those in the States, or if you're in the Latin countries, you've got Dia de Muertos,
oh, no.
Day of the Dead.
I was gonna look forward to doing a pumpkin, but it melted.
We'll get another one. You've then got, obviously, we've got Black Friday, which is a big shopping thing, but also I know a lot of people will buy food and snacks for Christmas on Black Friday when it's discounted. Then you've got Christmas, then we've got New Year. There's a lot of opportunities in the next 12 weeks.
It's all about food.
Yeah, for food to be your focus. The companies out there, they're going to try and make you think about nothing other than food or kids' toys, or go and spend £500 on this thing that you don't really need. That's what they're going to try and get you to do. They're going to try and make you buy food. They're going to want you to buy mince pies in October, so they've gone off before December, so you've got to eat them.
Do you know
they want you to buy chocolate. They want you to buy the kids' chocolate so that everybody's hooked on sugar.
Sainsbury's have already got the mince pies and all that in already.
They've had them in since last month and before.
And it's like...
Oh, bonfire night, yes, as well. Hogmanay as well. Yeah. Yep, there's loads of events coming up. There's tons and tons of them.
They do like pork pies and peas.
And yep, exactly. There's tons and tons and tons. You celebrate Dia de Muertos. I've got my little altar, which is just here next to me, and of course, it is.
It don't look the same. It looks better on the box, doesn't it?
It is. No, I love it. I think it is absolutely awesome.
Look at little flowers. Look.
I know, right? Hang on. Where's the clap?
On the back.
There we go.
Oh, because you've got two sides.
So we've got the skull on the front, but on the back is the Dia de Muertos altar with they are calendula, they're marigolds, which is a sign. Yeah. And we've also got I've got the La Catrina figure from.
I like the little flames on the candles, though. Look.
Yeah, they're very cool. I love it. So I am actually going to be changing these stickers for images of family and things. So I'm going to put like the photos on it. So I'm going to adapt that as well. Yeah. So yeah, this is from Lego. This is why I love Lego, because you can build almost anything and they come out with things like this.
No, Slimland. part of
Slimland.
Slimland.
Yes, Slimland. I will be doing an update on Slimland very soon. I'm waiting for more minifigs and things to
arrive.
arrive.
Are we going
so
to
that'll
do
be
like scenarios?
Yep, those are coming
Slimland, of things that may happen, like
at Slimming World or at similar groups.
Yeah.
We will absolutely do that. Absolutely, we will do. So then, pretty much that is going to be it from us. What's your goal this week, Rufus? To sum up.
I'm just taking it easy this week. Like I say, still getting up, trying to move as much as I can, without
one finger, one thumb, keep moving.
Without
one finger, one thumb, keep moving.
Without, like I say, being too sore or overdoing it, bending down too much, and all of that. So yeah, I'm just trying to take it easy. I've then got to dismantle a lot of things in the garden because, like I say, some of the plants are dying off now with the weather changing. Some of the plants are now, when that plant has finished growing, it will start dying off and drying up. So I've got to kind of take down some of the old plants there on the butternut squash plants and things, and bring in the butternut squashes and the pumpkins that are out there.
Yeah.
Winter squash they are. So yeah, I've got to do a little bit of that out there. Still bringing in the last of the tomatoes. I've still got some more tomatoes out there to bring in. But yeah, just take it easy, and that's my little bit of exercise that I can do, moving around, doing bits.
So what's your weight loss goal for next week? What do you want to lose, ideally?
If I lose £2 a week, I'd be over the moon. So yeah, I'm really happy with that.
I've got £2 till my next target.
Yeah.
So of course I want to lose £2.
Yeah, so
ideally, I'll lose 3 or 4, so I can put it on the cupboard.
Yes.
But if I lose 2, I'll be very happy, to be honest. That will get me exactly to 6.5 stone, which I will be very, very pleased with. Your goal is to keep trying to move your foot to get range of motions back. That's fantastic. Your goal is always £2, Kimberly. Yep, same as me.
That's it.
No problem, Leanne. We will hopefully see everybody very soon next week. They've started Dia de Muertos in Alabama too. We've got a significant Hispanic population here. That is awesome. I would love to see, please share photos when it comes around of Thanksgiving, Halloween, what's it called, Bonfire Night, Dia de Muertos, the Day of the Dead celebrations, all of that. Please share everything over on our Facebook group, which is the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health. There is a haul video coming up on Monday. Theoretically, we'll have our Choosey video for the cottage pie, the witch's cottage pie. That will be coming up this week. I'll make it, and that should hopefully be up before next week's Losers Club.
We've just been running on. We've been running on like
fumes.
Yeah, we have.
Been running on empty. But thank you very much for joining us for such a long stream today. Hopefully we will see less of you, as Shell says, next week. And whatever you're doing, have a really, really lovely week. Don't forget, if you need that support, reach out to us.
There was one thing that we were going to talk about,
Jane's toy appeal.
Legos and
in our haul video, we show that we spent some money on some toys for Jane's toy appeal. Jane Day, Slimming World, the Empress as we call her.
Yeah.
She's got a toy appeal. If you go back, I think it's 2 videos ago, there's a list on there for a wish list, an Amazon wish list.
I don't know whether she's had any more to it.
I don't know. I will message her, and I will put it onto the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic on Facebook, on the group, and also, if I remember, I'll put it on the post on here. It's a toy appeal that Jane was doing on her own, just raising her own money, putting a bit of money each week.
I think Shell was doing it as well.
Shell was doing it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And then she opened it up with a wish list.
Yeah.
So if you are able to, please do have a little look at what's on the wish list. And if you can choose a couple of items, what I would also say is that if you're in the UK, it is also possible to message Jane. I don't know whether she's got a post office box or an address that she's happy for people to send stuff to. But on her wish list, you could always drop her a message and say, Jane, I found these items on Amazon. If you add them to your wish list, I can get them ordered for you.
That's it.
Whether it's a £1 toy or a £50 whatever. We found some little Hot Wheels cars in B&M of all places for £1.49 each, and we got
one of them,
10 or 12 of them.
One of them had Braille.
Yeah, Braille on the box and Braille on the car.
Bonkers.
For World Braille Day.
Yeah.
So we talk about that and what other bits and pieces we got in our haul video that will be going up on Monday. So if you are able to, and you're wanting to support another Slimming World YouTuber who's doing some really good things for kids in her area that are going to be in hospital, or children that are in need, if you are able to help.
But I'll say for us, the amount of takeaways and things that we would have eaten in the past, people think it's more expensive eating healthy. It doesn't have to be. And I think for us, the money that we would have spent just on not great food, we've used to buy some toys and things to go towards children that maybe don't have a lot of toys and things at Christmas and that.
Yeah.
So that's why we've kind of done that. And I think it's just, we don't have kids, so it's kind of a good thing moving forward for other people. I think it's, what do they say, like, you do a good thing for someone else will do something good for you. Kind of like pay it forward.
Paying it forward. So Dormouse, I hope you're okay, my darling. I've just read that message about Halloween. I'm sorry to hear that. Leanne, my brother also got married at Halloween. So yay. Right then, everybody, much love to all of you. We will put the Toy Appeal thing on our Facebook group as well. If it is on Amazon, which means anyone in the entire world can just nip on. There's things on all different price points, isn't there?
Yeah, but I said we know not everybody's able to do it, but only do it if you're able to.
If you've got a couple of quid extra,
not,
and there's something on there for say you've got £10 extra that you would have spent on some hi-fi bars or something, or a Slimming World book, and you're going to get a countdown, so you get your 3 books now for free. That's £15 worth of books. That, if you've got a little bit of extra and you're able to do that, if you do purchase it directly, they go straight to Jane and Joe. The problem with the wish list is on Amazon, if you found something else on Amazon Prime days, you can't add it to that.
She needs to add it, and then you can click on it and purchase it.
But you can always send Jane a message on her YouTube videos. The one that she's talking about, it's 2 videos ago. I will link it. You can always send a message on there and just say, Jane, I found this toy for £5. It's all I can afford, but if you add that onto your wish list, I'll purchase it. I am sure she would be very, very happy to do that for you. So there you go. Thank you very much. Toys and books at the local food bank as well. We're going to be doing that. I will have a few bits and pieces that I will be decluttering coming up. So I've got all sorts of stuff that I'm going to be donating or selling on eBay, with percentages going to charity and things like that. I've also got a load of WWE wrestling Undertaker figures that I'm going to be putting on eBay and stuff, and percentages of everything go to our charities that we've got. We've been talking about memberships on here as well. We don't want it to be like a membership thing, because we don't want people to feel they have to pay. But on the other channel, on the tarot channel, where the members get tarot readings and things like that done, 10% of everything goes to the PDSA in the UK, which is a people's dispensary for sick animals, and 10% also now goes to Fight Bladder Cancer. Which is the cancer charity that helped me out. So anyway, wrapping up, thank you ever so much for being here, everyone. Sorry we took up so much extra time. We try and get done by 8:30. It's now nearly 9 o'clock. If you're still with us, amazing. Thank you for all your support. 2,400 subscribers. When we hit 2,500, we've got planned the biggest giveaway we have ever done at any point on either of the channels. And it's already
we have got a lot of stuff
there's a lot of stuff
we'll have to do.
It's going to be very heavy. There's going to be multiple
video.
Winners.
When we get nearer to it, we'll do a video of all of the things, and there's going to be multiple amounts of things people can win. So it's not just one person that will get all of it. It'll be...
And knowing my husband, there'll probably be more bits and pieces that he picks up in the coming weeks to add to it. It's looking, the way we're growing at the moment, it's looking that giveaway will take place before Christmas before the end of this year, which is
yeah,
mind-boggling that we're at that point. So thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. We will see you again very soon. And as we always say, whatever else you're doing, stay authentic and
happy
slimming. We'll see you very, very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.